y'all. Good morning. Was having some technical difficulties, but I think we got it worked out. Good morning. Welcome to the Hush Room. It's Gigi. Yeah, we back at it again. Trying to do another one. Hope everyone is having a great morning. It's Monday, May 18th, 11:33 a.m. Pacific time. You know, we out here in this West Coast, making it do what it do. In the 702. Ooh, that's a ball. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Hush Room. It's quiet time. Yeah, you know what we do during our quiet times. First thing we do is we take our medication, just to put the agenda out there. We take our medication. You want me to do that, right? And then we just move on into the agenda and have some conversations. Got a few things that we need to discuss this morning. You know, I let the track ride loud at the beginning of the show so we can get our swerve on also. Yes, we do. So while I'm getting my medication together, make sure as you come in, hit the like button. Feel free to participate in our conversations with your comments. Subscribe to the channel. We almost at 1,000, you guys. I think we need like 122 more subscribers. Thank everyone that is subscribed to the channel and participating and having conversations throughout the week with Gigi. I appreciate that. It does take me a minute to get back to your comments, but I do try to read all the comments. It's not about whether I agree or disagree. I got my own opinion. You got your own opinion. And if they are alike, we compare. And if they are different, we collaborate on our opinions, okay? There's no wrong, no right. It's the way you see things. Your eyes ain't mine, okay? In the situation. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All my contact information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Donations are appreciated. That information is also included. Medication time. Light is in the air. And then we're going to get into our agenda. Okay? Don't have a lot to talk about, but some things that we did miss. I don't know if I reiterated those on the last show, but we're just gonna make sure that we try to complete what's on our agenda today, okay? We'll be sending a link out to my associates in a little bit when we get to that part. Get some different perspectives on what we talking about today. Because I can't say things, you know, because I'm too old. Gigi too old. She don't even know the numbers, and they don't know what they talking about. And they stuck in their old ways. The game has evolved like we haven't evolved. Every year, everybody evolves. They get 1 year older. When they get smarter, book said there ain't nothing new under the sun. So, according to your statistics, we only use 10 to 20% of our brain. So that means, man, please, come on. We haven't even got into the agenda yet, and y'all. I'm getting triggered. I just took medication. So let's move on down the road, okay? Enjoy the show. Hope we say something. Feel free to contribute to the conversation, okay? So, hope you got your swerve on. Alrighty, let's move into our agenda. What do we want to talk about first? We want to make our announcements like they do at church. You know, you got to do the announcements first, okay, before the sermon. Yeah. Alrighty. I think I said this last show. I just want to make sure that we send our condolences out for Mr. Clark's family and Mr. Collins' family. I couldn't remember, and I didn't go back and listen. I did listen, but I can't remember what I had said, and I didn't want to keep skipping through the last live. I'd be done messed something up, but I just wanted to reiterate our condolences to the Collins and Clark family for the loss of their loved one. I think Miss Clark was only 1996 or 26. I think he was a young man. He had been at Memphis. Let's see, the report says 7 years. It doesn't give it. I think it was 7 years he was at Memphis. And then we know who Mr. Collins is, Jason. So just wanted to make sure we send our condolences out to their family. Alrighty. Moving on to another lane. Lord have mercy. Who that is, y'all? Who is this man? Somebody tell me who this man is. That's Aaron Rodgers. Just want to report that it came out last week. It said he was retired at the end of the year when the last season ended. But now he has decided that he ain't gonna retire. Okay, he's up there at the Steelers. You know, he's still quarterbacking. So I just want to read what the report has said concerning Mr. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. Okay, this is via the Score. Okay, Aaron Rodgers will remain with the Pittsburgh Steelers for another season. The future Hall of Fame quarterback has signed a one-year deal, the team announced on Monday. Rodgers' contract is worth up to $25 million with a base salary between $22 and $23 million, sources told ESPN. Okay. Y'all know how I feel about their reporting, but they've been kind of on it with the football. ESPN reported that Rodgers was in the Steelers facility Monday morning and has reported for the start of OTAs, according to ESPN Brooke Pryor. The 10-time Pro Bowler threw for 3,322 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions while completing 65.7% of his passes in 2025. 65% is not bad. Not bad. And 7 interceptions. You've been known for throwing them interceptions too. I don't know what happened. Do you forget what color jersey you wearing? Because sometimes it looks like you, man, come on now. Did you get the call on some of them games that you threw them interceptions in, Mr. Ryan? You known for that Hail Mary, okay? Yeah, you known for that, but I don't know if Mary's answering the phone nowadays, okay? Yeah, I said it. hmm Let's keep going. He also helped the Steelers capture the AFC North title and propelled them to a 26-24 victory over the Baltimore Ravens in their regular season finale. Finale. Okay. Following the campaign, the four-time MVP opted to take some time to weigh his options. Despite from President Art Rooney initially being optimistic that Rodgers would be under contract before April's draft, he remained confident that the 42-year-old signal caller would play for Pittsburgh in the 2026, according to Pryor. This man is 40-something years old and he's still playing football. So, ain't no dolo solo on that age thing, Jay Reed. We're gonna get to you in a minute because I just don't understand what your campaign is all about right now. Because I don't know if you guys are desperate or I ain't trying to throw no shade, but here's some shade. Y'all sound desperate. You got all, Lord, let me get back to the Mr. Rogers. But he's 42 years old, also still playing. Okay? He's playing for one more year. Okay. We don't have that much more to read, okay? Let's keep going. The Steelers placed the UFA tender on Rodgers last month, ensuring the club would receive a compensatory pick if the veteran signed elsewhere. Mike McCarthy, who replaced longtime head coach Mike Tomlin in January, will reunite with Rodgers in Pittsburgh after the two previously worked together for 13 seasons, which would include 2006 through 2018 with the Green Bay Packers, Mason Rudolph. Will Howard and rookie Drew Allure fill out fill out the Steelers depth chart as the quarterback. So they got two other quarterbacks and Rodgers. The Steelers have forfeited their offensive unit. I said forfeited. It says fortified. I apologize. The Steelers have fortified their offensive unit this offseason by adding a mix of veteran and young talent. Rico Dowdle, Michael Pittman Jr., and who was that? Journey Bernard are among notable additions. They didn't give their positions, but they have added those four young men and extended the 1-year contract with Mr. Aaron Rodgers and two other. I guess they're going to be backup quarterbacks. I don't know if he's taking a veteran position or not. It doesn't say, but he is a veteran. Okay, he's been here a long time. Okay. So just wanted to make that announcement, Mr. Rogers. My co-host, Miss Jackie, that's her team, and you better do something. I'm gonna have to go to Georgia and administer some medication for her because, man, come on now. You reuniting with your prior coach from the Green Bay Packers, so you already know the plays. You should. You played over there 13 seasons, okay? So I don't know. We'll have to watch and see what you're gonna do. Okay. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. Another shout out for y'all know who this is? This is Mr. Isaiah Thomas, not the one that's running around talking about Michael, but this young man. Oh, Mr. Isaiah Thomas. He has, according to reports, he has been hired by the Celtics to be their regional scout for pro and college talent. Thomas is with the team at the NBA Combine, already helping interview draft prospects. I'm sorry. I gotta get my reading together. Maybe I need to take some more medication. I apologize. So, Mr. Thomas has been hired by the Celtics as a scout, both pro and college. We just wanted to shout him out because he had went. I hadn't heard anything from him for a minute, but he's got this position, so we'll see what he's gonna bring to the Celtics. This will be your first. Well, you hadn't been there but a few days, but we'll see what that talent eye is looking like. Because I mean, some people call talent dead. Can't say things. Y'all know who and what I'm talking about. Some of these games be like the Broadway, you know. They falling all down, looking around, got their hands all out, begging for fouls in the playoffs. Lord have mercy. I might as well buy me a ticket and fly on up to New York and see me a Broadway play, because some of these games look like Broadway plays. Yeah, I said it. It's for entertainment, so we can say that. Broadway is entertainment. Okay, we can say things like that. I wish I would. Okay. Got a couple of more announcements that we want to do. Uh-oh. What you gonna say now? What you gonna say now? Huh? Yeah. That news was so hot it got leaked before the game even came out. They supposed to make the announcement at 7:30 Eastern time. I think it was Eastern time. Or was it 8 Eastern time? It was in between those 30 minutes at 7:30 or 8. But shoot, Sam said, forget that, y'all. Show me the information. He gonna get them clicks. Says I was almost afraid to trust this because, man, no, I ain't got time to be. But you know, when I started seeing Yahoo and Sports Illustrated, I was like, this might be something to this. But look at him, This is a back-to-back, you know. This is a back-to-back. We'll give you your respect. Yeah. I ain't got no problem with the young man. Shoot. I just think he's just making things happen, and we so used to things not happening, we don't even know how to describe it and perceive it anymore. People want to say this and they want to say that, and he did this and he did that, and they do this, and this is the way they play, and they be just, you know, foul baiting and yeah. Who that is? You know his name? I think they call him to S to the G to the A. That's what they call him. Yes. The Clippers, y'all need to shut your stuff down because y'all messed up. Y'all messed up. Who the general manager? That they shouldn't even be within 10 miles of the Clippers offices, okay? Cause what? This is Mr. Shay Alexander, Gilius Alexander, who is our new 25, 26 MVP. Yeah, that's who that is. He won his second consecutive NBA Most Valuable Player award, becoming the 14th player in league history to win back-to-back MVP. Let me just read you just a little bit his resume. He's first in clutch points per game, first in clutch. What is that? It's points per game, and then this is oh, I guess they broke that down in points per game and points through game. I have no idea, but that's supposed to be points according to my abbreviation dictionary. Maybe I need to update my definition. Okay, first in 20-point games, first in plus minus, second. Let's see. Second in 30-point games, third in 40-point games, clutch player of the year, consecutive 60-win season. That's just a little bit of his resume, just a little bit. Yeah. And then according to ESPN, these are the numbers of the votes, okay? So Shay got 939 points. Nicola got 634 points. Victor Yama got 589 points. Luka Doncic with the hamstring got 250 points. Cade Cunningham got 117 points. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics got 89 points. And then Kawhi Leonard, I don't know if this right here is correct or not, but y'all might want to check GG so we can all be in the same accord. But they say Kawhi Leonard got 1 point and Donovan Mitchell got 1 point. What? Ain't that the same category as somebody else we know on the Lakers that only got 2 votes for All-Star? Yeah, that's in that same category, 1 through 5. Lord have mercy. They shouldn't even put that on there. Kawhi, what the problem? Donovan, you over there shooting from the logo yesterday. Man, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, as they say in the South. You over there shooting from the logo, making things at the end, the buzzer going off for was that halftime of the first quarter? I think it was halftime. Shooting from the logo. Like that. Might have been the end of the first quarter. But I know you did it because I looked up from my phone and there go the ball and the buzzer said beep. But Mr. Shea, SGA, has been awarded his second MVP. And that's just the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. You know, there's another one which is called they get at that one. Lord have mercy. But congratulations, SGA. Do your thing. You said you was gonna let your game talk for you. Okay then. We appreciate what your game is saying. Yes, we do. Y'all got y'all got the internet hot. Cause y'all finna play the spare. And everybody done said y'all gonna lose. Huh? That's what they saying. That's what the rumors are. They saying y'all gonna lose because they forgot that what this is right here. Who this young man? Huh? Is that Jada? Huh? Ain't that what they call him? Thunderstar Jaden Williams will play in Game 1 of the WCF, not the WWE. Well, we can call it the WWE. They all got the same script. Okay, but this is the WCF series versus San Antonio Spurs after healing from a hamstring strain. Okay, Luka. Okay, Austin Reed. He back. Y'all had the same injuries and Reeves came back, but Luka, they found out his was worse than they had reported. So, Mr. Williams had the same unfortunate injury, and he's back. Sounds like. So let me just read what the score is saying about Mr. Williams. Oklahoma City Thunder forward Jalen Williams will be available for Monday's Western Conference Finals opener against the San Antonio Spurs after missing the last 6 playoff games with a right hamstring strain. Williams hasn't played since Game 2 of the first round against the Phoenix Suns. The Thunder went perfect 6-0 in his absence, including a sweep of the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, don't talk about that. Can't say things. Can't say things. You know, you might see the black vans outside if you start talking about the brooms. You know, the Swiffers. Yeah. It's set for hardwood floors. How about that? Yeah, the Swift set for hardwood. Yeah. If you know, you know. The 25-year-old made just 33 starts during the regular season after an off-season wrist procedure that delayed his debut until November 28th. He did miss 26 of the 28 matches between January 19th and March 31st after aggravating his left hamstring. Williams tallied 17.1 points, 5.5 assists, 4.6 rebounds, and 12 steals. There you go. That's the money is right there. Per game this season. During last year's conference finals, he averaged 22.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 4.4 assists, and 2 steals while shooting at 46.2% from distance to help Oklahoma defeat Minnesota in 5 games. So, what y'all gonna do? We're gonna talk about this when we get on down to the playoff talk. But Mr. Williams is back. Welcome back. Like Carter back in the day. Welcome back, Carter. Welcome back, Mr. Williams. I say the same thing just like I said with MB. I know you come back with a hamstring. You got to get back in the flow of things and all of that. But you got to be set on goal. Ain't no. We can't be ramping up during the playoffs. Ain't this the finals, y'all? Yeah, this is the finals. So you got to be ready. MB thought he was ready, but unfortunately, we found out he wasn't. Okay. So welcome back. You know we're gonna be tuned in. I was gonna talk about Murray, but I ain't finna be fooling with him. Shit, that's old news. But I do want to talk about. I want to talk about the Lakers. Yeah, I want to talk about the Lakers because there's been some stuff going on. They don't never take no break, y'all. Never ever do they take a break. Huh? Let's start out right here. Look at this. Y'all know I said these jokers right here. You telling on yourself because y'all don't never sleep. Always got something going on every other day. See, they of the concept that any publicity, any promotion is good promotion, whether it be bad or good. They don't care. They just want their name out there on the airwaves. I hate to be contributing to that concept because I don't want to be But y'all just be saying and doing and some evil stuff. Okay? So let's talk about this little situation right here going on with Jay Reed. Jay Reed, I know you listening, partner. Because when you came to the 702, you said you didn't have nothing to say. I told you come by and check in with Gigi so we can have a conversation. You know, you could have sent me a TikTok, a DM, snap a chat. You could have did all of those. My information right there. I told you come over here, and you went over there to the summer league, and you talking to the man on the microphone, talking about you ain't got nothing to say, but you had been talking all day, the day before, and the day before, and the day before, all around the world. Same song with you, partner. And all of a sudden, you ain't got nothing to say when you come to the 702, and now you back at it again. Man, when you ain't, man, now you talking about, and I know you guys done heard this, but I gotta put my 2 cents on it, cause you know I can't pass up no barbecue when it comes time to, you know, talk about this person right here. On March the 31st, the Lakers defeated the Cavs. This is according to, is it McMahon? Yeah. The Cavs, the Lakers defeated the Cavs to secure LeBron his record-breaking 29th win. Okay, yeah, 1,229. That was your win total. You wanted the basketball. You want to take your basketball and run to the house. Junior high behavior. Let me get back to reading. In that same game, Luka passed 15,000 points, Rui passed 5,000 points, and Redick reached 100 wins as a head coach. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka gave the ball to Redick over anybody else. And LeBron felt Pelinka's priority was yet another example of the Lakers taking him for granted. What in the world is you talking about? Did you miss your phone booth appointment that day? What makes you think that Rob Pelinka don't know who he's giving the basketball to? And what makes you think that they have been taking you for granted, partner? What did they do for you? Why? It's been 8 years. 8 is the number of new beginnings. We're going to believe in that, okay? And you've been there 8 years. What have they done for you that you have not asked for? You want the basketballs too? Huh? Just because you reached your, that's not even a good number to be getting a basketball. 1229. That sounds like, 911. Why couldn't you got it on 1300? But you want it on 1229. Weird number, just like, can't say things. And now you want to put out here in YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, X, YouTube. You want to put it out there in the streets that you feel like I didn't get my basketball. And they taking me for granted. Man, too much estrogen for me. And I'm a female. You got more estrogen than I do. Partner, sounds like, what is you crying about? You got your son a contract. They got you Russell Westbrook. They got you Anthony Davis. Didn't you have Dwight Howard and Carmelo over there? Didn't you? You got your contract. Now you're a free agent. You can do whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go. Change your addresses, man. And then you want to tell me that you feel like they taking you for granted because they didn't give you a basketball? Let me send this link out because I'm finna get triggered. I done got triggered. And then I don't even know it's uploaded yet, but we're gonna wait, see if it's uploaded because I just loaded that. You got little rich boy, you almost made me say the bad word. I hear talking about folks' parents trying to keep this fictitious goat conversation going on, talking about man. How does Kobe's parents and Michael Jeffrey Jordan parents associate with any kind of narrative you got going on concerning the GOAT conversation? Don't tell me you don't know what Rich Paul is talking about and he's this independent man. Boy, he get his scripts from you. That lie is dead, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I got to go in on this. If you're not 21, go play your PlayStation, whatever y'all, your Game Boys, whatever you play, because this right here is total disrespectful to these two men's parents. You gonna use their parents in a comparison to how they was raised and they was selfish. I got the video. I'm just trying to wait. Had something to do with their mentality of how they play basketball. You want to call them selfish? Huh? Y'all help me out now. Let me send this link out because I need some help. Y'all help me out now because you can't say things, but things needs to be said because this is total disrespectful to these people. Do you know we watched this man's father on the TV when they found him? And then do you know we watched on the TV the supposed helicopter that fell with the mamba in it? Not just him, his daughter. And the 7 other people that was in there. Do you know we watched that on the TV? And do you want us to accept the amount of disrespect that you're giving to these two gentlemen, that you bringing the parent into the GOAT debate to establish that that's the difference between being a killer and not having the killer instinct? Have you lost your country picking mind? You talking about she had him when she was 15 and she was still a child. He didn't have the privileges that other people have for 2-parent household, which is very important. I ain't saying nothing against a 2-parent household. I'm talking about the fact that you feel like you have the liberty to bring somebody's parents into this fictitious narrative that you talking about, country. But that's cool. That's cool. There's no boundaries, no limits to the disrespect. I'm gonna take some time now after this stream right here because that right there make my chest tight. I don't care whether you believe in what you believe and who you said and where you got this one in top 5 all-time greatest and top 10 all-time greatest and this one right here and that one right there, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But you know what? When you trying to establish a boundary or a concept or a precept or whatever you want to call it, twisted looking out of the matrix, not in the matrix, don't know which way you're going unless somebody tell you which way to go kind of position, that don't matter. There are some things you just don't. Lord Jesus. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. No. And then you want us to respect that. That's common. millions of people gonna be saying the same thing you throwing out here in the air about these people's parents. Lead a family. Don't you know that this being got family still living, daughters still growing? What they got to endure the backlash and all this kind of stuff like with the Russell Westbrook wife getting all these threats and stuff. What are we doing? If this is entertainment, how is this kind of disrespect entertaining? You got to have a sick kind of mind to let somebody disrespect somebody's parents and then think you're going to use it in a debate to establish a platform for somebody else and they go for it. I wish I would. Yeah, I said it. Somebody got to say it. Huh? Journalism doesn't have any ethics anymore. There's no etiquette in journalism. You supposed to be this. You supposed to say you like Socrates or somebody. I ain't never heard no crazy stuff. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, let me. Yeah. You trying to give me a copyright. That's what you trying to do. You trying to give me a copyright. Yep. Because this has gone too far. Huh? This has gone too far. You mad at Ron Palinka about a basketball? Come on now. Man, you got so much money, you can make you a basketball and put 1229 on there. Okay? What the problem is? Oh, have mercy. Huh? And then we got Mr. Ron Palinka, he coming back at you. See, don't let the gray hairs fool you. Okay? Don't let the gray hairs fool you. Hey, y'all in the comments, I see you. I just got triggered by, this conversation that we're having. Y'all tell me if I'm taking it too far, okay? Because where I'm from, we from that generation where they used to say, "Don't talk about my mom." There's several things in the code, in the street code. There's certain things you just don't do and you just don't say, okay? As they say on House Party, them the rules, okay? You done talked about my mama, now I got the country. Who said that? Bernie Mac. And he was saying a line, but that's the way it is. And some things you just don't. Now you gonna talk about Beans and MJ's family to try to establish your narrative, which is your narrative don't make no sense. Your narrative don't make no sense. Let me see you and take you whooping like a man. Take you out here to the shed, like my daddy used to say. Get a switch. Because this makes no sense. What is this right here? What is this right here? Huh? Since you won't talk about somebody's parent, what the parents ain't got nothing to do with. Let's talk about some numbers. Since y'all are historical on using numbers and statistics and this and that and other, making it work for your favor. But you don't never talk about these right here. Y'all always talking about how many points and how many wins and all that kind of stuff, and age and longevity, like you can drive a Cadillac for 200,000 miles. I don't know what you talking about, man. Please. let's talk about these numbers right here that came up on. Why this stuff keep coming up? Because your lies, they don't stand no more, partner. And now you reaching for the stars. Cause that one season ain't working no more. Them points ain't working no more. Shoulda, coulda, woulda ain't working no more. If LeBron had this and that and another, he would have 8 rings. They can't get no help. Change my address over here. Give me a couple. Okay, and then I change my address back to where I came from. Give me one over there. Okay, and then I want to go Hollywood. So now you down off in LA, you got your one bubble yum yum. I ain't hating on your bubble yum yum. It's nice. I like the cherry can. Don't play. A bad day for y'all. But what does these numbers say right here? Let's just read a few of them, see what they talk. Most turnovers all time, not just yesterday or last week, not just in the playoffs of last month. We talking about all time, okay? Since you love to use the word all time, GOAT, the greatest of all time, let's talk about all time. Okay, you all the time in somebody's business. You all the time got something to say. You all the time throwing shade on somebody, pointing fingers at somebody. You all the time, saying one thing and then come back a week later. You don't forgot what you said last week. So now you, man, please. But the most turnovers, you mean you in these 23 years, you got the most turnovers? What? Huh? More than Kobe? More than MJ? More than Magic? Huh? More than Tim? More than Dirk? Huh? More than Curry? More than KD, more than James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Luka. Boys, don't play with me. It's too easy. It's too easy. Because they said all time. That means past, present, future. Too easy. Oh, Lord. You gonna make me have to take some more medication. What the next one say? Most missed field goals. What? Huh? You talking about all them points you got, but you still got the most missed field goals. Look. 15,541. Multiply by 2 and you do the math. That's how many points you done messed up. By 2. We're gonna say they all 2s. We ain't gonna count the 3. We ain't gonna try to mix it up like that. That's too much research on your numbers, partner. I ain't got that much oxygen to talk about your numbers, okay? My oxygen is limited, okay? That's why we have meaningful conversations over here in the hush room during quiet time. Like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, what the other one say? Most playoff losses. At the time, you had 114 playoff losses. I don't know if that's including the last 4. It might be that for 114. It might be 114. Yeah, don't play with me, boy. Too easy. Too easy, boy. I don't mean to call you boy like that, but young man. I respect you, gang, but you know what? There's just some things you just don't do. Some things you just don't say. You're in the wrong category. You trying to get the VIP Platinum No Limit card when, we check the credit and your credit score. As far as the NBA, they ain't looking too good, partner. You down off in the, low 400s. They don't even measure those, I don't think. Let me move on. The next one says most missed playoff field goal. What? 3,112. Does that count? I hope that includes this last playoff. You thought you was going somewhere when you beat Houston? And you knew OKC was coming up, and you still. I had to give it to you. You still went to work, though. You still went to work. I had to give it to you. You was getting your 19 points, your 10 points, your 17 and stuff like that. You did okay, but you know what? I know you didn't think you was finna get past. Come on now. This one made me the GOAT. Come on now. That ain't the way they do it. That ain't the way they do it. You know, I'm just saying, that's not the way they do it. You know, I ain't never seen Micah do it that way. You know, let's see. 19 consecutive missed 3-pointers in the 19 consecutive missed. 19 consecutive. Don't that mean one after another? Y'all help me out with my English. Okay? Don't that mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that? You know, ain't no one, you make 1 or 2, and then you get another miss. This says 19 consecutive missed 3-pointers in the playoff. Boy, that means, you know what it means. Most turnovers in NBA Finals hit. Boy. Most final games lost. Most teammates traded. What? You got the most of everything on this list. Yeah, you might be. You might be that man with the most. Okay? Go on somewhere. Nah. Go on somewhere. Talking about it. People taking you for granted. Huh? So Mr. Rob Pelinka had an announcement. He wanted to make sure that everybody knew where he stands as far as the Lakers are concerned. People want to say Rob Pelinka's acting like that because he don't want he don't want Reed, you know, and them to pass what Kobe did. Ain't nobody, you ain't what? Kobe got 5 rings under the Lakers. You got the Bubba Yum Yum. You ain't nowhere near. This been 8 years. You ain't nowhere near what being did. Boy. NBA Rob Pelinka announces future plans over Luka Doncic while Lakers star leaves us. That's what the headline of the article was. I didn't put that in there. That's the headline. Sidelined because of a hamstring injury. Remember I told you Luka and them had the same thing. Luka Doncic helplessly watched the Oklahoma Thunder sweep his team in the 2026 playoffs run Monday. Remember last Monday? Yeah. Shortly after he had to leave for Europe because of an ongoing legal battle, but not before meeting with Rob Pelinka. The GM organized a team meeting to discuss the team's off-season plans and lay out what the front office expects from its star in the coming summer months. Pelinka then addressed the media. He said, oh, y'all want to put these narratives out here? Let me tell you from my own mouth what I'm thinking, okay? Rob Pelinka makes his vision crystal clear on Luka Doncic by stating, the architect of the roster we want is going to be retrofitted around Luka and the things he needs. He said he's going back and he's going, build this roster around what Luka feel he needs. Okay. Pelinka said at the end of the season press conference, clearly Clearly, he's that leader and player for the future that we want to build the right way around. This is Palenka speaking, okay? I think having optionally, yeah, optionally to roster plan and roster build, there are several ways to do it, Palenka added. There's the draft, there's through trades, where some team members are going to be getting off good players in the harsh system, and then there's the free agency. Oh Lord, he said he gonna take all his options. What Kendrick says, too many options. Rob Lincoln said he taking all his options. He said he don't care if it's through the draft, if it's through trades, through free agency. He said we finna be moving some pieces. Okay, let's see what you gonna do. Okay, cause y'all money bag, unless Mr. Walters and found some money somewhere, y'all money bag is kind of tight. We're gonna see what y'all gonna do about Reeves. Reeves looking for that payout. That's gonna be kind of interesting. Palenka also described his working relationship with Dante as a collaborative process, noting that the Stars' basketball knowledge influences how they approach roster decisions. The Lakers face significant free agency decisions, with LeBron James set to become an unrestricted free agent and Austin Reeves holding a player option, among others. How those situations resolve will affect what resources remain available to build around Luka. When asked whether the Lakers could still improve if both James and Reeves return, Palenka said, absolutely, there's 15 roster spots. So if you mention 3 players that leave, you have 12 others to build around. All right. Palenka, you got 15 spots, but you still got. I ain't finna do your job for you. But Palenka is letting it be known that Luka is their primary focus and that they're going to be building around him. He ain't talking about nothing else but what Luka wants, okay? So, Mr. Underappreciated, there's your answer right there. He ain't think about no basketballs and giving you no basketballs. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to build his team around Luka, which is I don't know. One of the rumors in the streets is that Luka ain't willing to give up Reeves for Giannis. And I'm so sick of Giannis going every here, there, and everywhere. What makes y'all think? Sorry, y'all. Because when I get to talking about Giannis and the Lakers, I get nervous, okay? Not nervous where I'm scared. Nervous because I'm tired. And nervous because I can't say what I want. You know, you can't say things. So nervous because I can't say what I really want to say because Giannis is getting on my nerves, okay? He need to get somewhere and do what he got to do. If you're going to stay with the Bucks, stay with the Bucks. They got the Jenkins man over there from Memphis, the prior coach from Memphis. Now, is you going to stay there and try to work it out with him, or this story is getting ridiculous? It is. It's getting ridiculous. Shoot. Every year, it's the same script, but a different year. Every year, they got to have some Giannis kind of situations going on. You know? Go on and trade him if you're going to trade him. If you're not going to trade him, then try to build a team up and get ready for the season. Because this is going to be Jenkins' first year. Y'all going to get embarrassed? So, I'm about tired of that. But Rob Pelinka, back to the Lakers. Rob Pelinka is letting it be known that Luka is the centerpiece of their roster and what he needs and who he needs. And I don't know what you need, partner. I know one thing. I know you need some defense in your game. You know, I ain't throwing no shade at you, Mr. Luka, but y'all got that hand out situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Hand out. Everything is a foul. Everything is a foul. Nah. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. All right, y'all. We down to the playoff. I'm gonna be here a few more minutes, so we down to the playoffs. Oh shucks. What we doing? What we doing? It's getting. What's the song you say? It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. You can only load so many pictures on the stream at a time, so I have to go in and find it and load it if it works right. All right, here we go. Did y'all watch the game? Detroit and Cleveland. What y'all think about Detroit? They gave up in the first quarter, second quarter. I don't know about Mr. What's his name? Tobias Harris didn't have a good game. There wasn't nobody making no shots. And then Cade Cunningham, Lord have mercy. So Detroit lost to the Cavaliers. I think they had him about 30 something at one point. So we're looking at the Cavaliers and the Knicks. And then we looking at on the West Coast, the Thunder and the Spurs. Lord have mercy. If that series is going to get some numbers. The kind of stuff that the people that write the rules and stuff, that kind of stuff that they worry about, you know, they don't care nothing really about the game. It's about, you know, the views. How many people, because you know they make money from them views. Yes, they do. And them tickets. Yeah. So, starting tonight, OKC gonna be in San Antonio. Oh Lord, you mean y'all didn't get a home court advantage? So game 1, May 18th, 5:30 p.m. It's gonna be on Peacock, NBC. OKC and the Spurs. And then Cavaliers will be playing on the 19th against the Knicks. The Knicks been resting, so they should be good to go. Okay. They say to be determined where it's going to be watched. Man, you better put that schedule out there so we can watch to see what the Knicks going to do. But they play Tuesday. Supposedly play Tuesday at 5 p.m. Okay? Now, what I want to know from the Hush Room, who y'all got in the OKC and Spurs situation? Hmm. Who y'all got? I don't know, because I'm looking at OKC and Spurs. They both got the same defensive. Same area defensive rating. 109.3 for OKC, and then 102.2. Those are points allowed in these games. Let me see. We got some more numbers. I want to see. Because remember I said I'm going to start getting the numbers. I just want to see what the numbers are saying. Okay, this is Cleveland. Okay, let's look at Cleveland. Well, actually, I was talking about OKC. Let's get OKC numbers. Here they are. If I'm not mistaken. Sorry, y'all. Make sure you like, share, comment. Sent the link out. If you guys want to come in, you're more than welcome. I'm just going to keep it going until I finish my agenda. Okay. Here we go. Try it one more time. Not I just read them from my phone. Okay, yep. Alright, so we got OKC and we got the Spurs. Right now, Shea is averaging 29.1 points. And Victor is averaging, looks like, what is that? 28.3? Hold on, I got it on my phone. One of the things that they were having a problem with is Victor as 20.3. I'm sorry, y'all. Is avoiding a lot of goaltending. He's getting off with a lot of goaltending, they saying. That's one of the complaints of several analysts. And he has been doing some goaltending now. I can't be. I got to tell the truth. Man, come on now. Some of that stuff is goaltending. Okay. Anywhere the green is fair game, right? Anywhere the red is what? Goaltending. So we seeing this brother knocking balls all against the backboard and all. Here, you can look at it. You can't. The red is stretching on the long line all the way out past. This young man is all up in him. He's all up by the backboard blocking shots. So he does have a few goaltending issues that needs to be addressed. Okay. And that's hard to do when they say he's 7 feet, but somebody told me that don't believe the hype. So I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this goaltending thing. That might be a factor in his game. Because he, man, please, going down off in the block when he's really playing, he is, he is an issue to be worried about. And then another thing that his game, them guards gonna tear him up if he brings that ball down off from over his head, because they're stripping him with that ball. They're stripping the ball from him, especially when he goes to his right. Is it to his right? I think it's to his right. He goes, because that's why he hit what's his name in the throat, because they was trying to take that ball away from him. So, like I said, the defensive rating is 109.3 for OKC, and Spurs is 102.2. So the Spurs defense is a little bit tighter because they only allow 102 points. But J-Dub is back. Does J-Dub bring anything that they haven't been doing to the game that they need? Now, don't get it twisted. J-Dub he does bring some defense. Don't get it twisted. He does bring the defense. But then again, that whole team plays defense. So, what? What do we do? A lot of people been asked, well, who's gonna guard Castle? And who's gonna guard Fox? And who they got to guard Wemby? So they got Chet and they got Hardenstein, right? It's some of the big men over there. The thing I'm worried about is the Spurs bench. Because OKC got a whole another 5 after the starters. They got a whole nother 5 with the same energy. It ain't like they bringing in the 5 that ain't gonna. The second string of 5 can play just as much as the first string of 5. So, what y'all gonna do when everybody get tired? It's what I'm concerned about. The bench for the OKC is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. So what? Somebody help me out. Give me your perception of what you think. So Shea is averaging points per game, 31.1. What is that? RPG? Is that rebounds per game? 4.3. Average per assists per game, 6.6. Okay. So we got Shea doing that. These supposed to be the two that we comparing, okay? We ain't comparing looks like they're not comparing the wings. The guards. And one thing about Wemby, he does get winded, y'all. You can tell when he get winded, he started falling. Victor Wembanyama, 25 points per game. Was it rebounds per game? 11.5. Assists per game, 3.1. They got him listed at 7'4", but somebody told me he's not no 7'4". I don't know. I gotta check the stats here, and they can put whatever they want to on the paper. So we got OKC and we got the Spurs tonight. Who y'all going with? Who y'all going with? Y'all see the numbers, see the averages. They got OKC averaging 121.3 points and Spurs 116.9. They can't win like that. Rebounds, Spurs got them in the rebounds, 41.1, 47.5. Assists, 25.9, 25.3. So they neck and neck in assists. So this is an average, okay? They're playing in San Antonio. The numbers don't lie. Excuse me, but they can be twisted. Excuse me. So game 1. OKC hasn't lost a playoff game yet. Kind of leaning toward OKC, y'all. Kind of leaning toward OKC. Let's see what happens. They leaked the script yesterday, and I ain't going by that, but they leaked the script yesterday, so we'll see what happens. Now, as far as Cleveland and the Knicks, what y'all thinking? That's kind of janky right there. Jenny Hard, Donovan Mitchell, and Bronson, and Carl Anthony Towns, and Josh Hart. So, what do you got? I don't know. That could go in either way. Ain't no real definite in that one. Let me see. See if we got the numbers. Sorry. It's taking so long. Hey, old head, real new, stray. How y'all doing? Y'all know I'm over here fussing. Okay. New York Knicks, points per game, 116.5, and Cleveland, 119.5. Okay, that's the average. The rebounds, 45.6, 44. Okay, Knicks got you in the rebounds. But see, the thing about the Knicks, though, who they got? They got that's a big man. I know everybody wants Carl to go to them, but he's not going unless it's for sure. You know? I know, look, I see you. Steals, they average about the same in steals. Blocks, they averaging 3.9, and then the Cleveland is averaging 5. See, that's what I'm thinking about. They got Mobley and they got the other young man, Struce, and who else? Hey, Mr. Nola.
What's up, Queen? How you
How
doing
you
today?
doing? I'm good. How are you?
Just getting my day started. You know, uh,
Oh, shucks.
Having to bless your channel. Salute to your channel and your chat room. We gonna
Mm-hmm.
rock this thing out. We gonna keep growing.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna keep going because you know what? They keep saying stupid stuff, Mr. Nola. And they make us have to keep going because I can't let stupid stuff go by, like this. And not to bring it up, not to change the subject, but this joker right here and Rich Paul, somebody need to. They got to be stopped. They got to be stopped with all this stuff, bringing this MJ and Kobe's parents into this dead narrative.
Hey, I wanted to do a video on that because I started talking about it, but I
Mm-hmm.
never got real deep into it. But I come from that household that had two parents. So I don't know what the
Right.
fuck you talking about. That shit doesn't make sense. See, sometimes shit be for clickbait. They know they can't get them in a conversation with the GOAT. They know we cremating them on
Mm-hmm.
that. So they won't try to come with this other stuff to get us all riled up and out of our chairs to keep talking about him. But then
Right.
certain
Right.
things just don't need to be talked about, you feel me? I don't
Some things
understand
you
why
don't.
he must
There's
say
no
that shit.
boundary. Right. Listen to this. Let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this to play.
He said that they had two parents. Nigga who don't want their mom and their dad in the house. Cause I come from the crack epidemic. They did our era dirty, BB. You know that.
Kobe grew up with a
Listen
mom
to
and
this.
dad in his
Listen to
household.
this.
When you look at LeBron's mom was 16 when she had him as a child. Now, he spent a lot of time by himself, right? He did not develop. Taking the last shot over 3 people is a selfish gene. That don't make you having killer instinct. That's a selfish behavior. That's a gene. That's it. Because the killers is in the joint.
What is he talking about?
I don't know, because if that's the case, the nigga who he dick riding ain't got no killer genes, no clutch moans. So that's
That's what
like
he's
I
trying to
said.
address. That's what he's trying to address. Talking about people, they didn't develop no killer instinct. They just being selfish, James. That's what he's saying.
Cause they had a mom and a dad though. That
Cause
shit
they
don't
had
go
a mama
together.
and a dad. They don't even
Cause
go together.
my mama had me at 16 and I'm 48.
Mm.
And every time I did some shit that wasn't right, guess who stepped in and got me in line? My father, my
Mm.
grandfather. I had men in my life, all my uncles, especially my older cousins. They wouldn't let me going out like no sucker. And I used to be a quitter because I couldn't win. You can't win them all. I'm crying, quitting because we losing. They beat the shit out of me. I'm talking about they punched me down, cramped me up behind that shit. And I had to learn, man, that what made me great at what I do,
Right.
Sometimes you
Right.
need that father figure. When you don't have that father figure, you get dreams like he got. Walking out the
Right.
stadium with 5 minutes left, getting coaches fired, not helping his teammates, praising them, but you got him over there in the first place. You see what I'm
Come
saying?
on
That
now. Come
you
on
can't
now.
see me talking a double standard, bro. I wish I could sit in front of Rich Paul myself right now. I'd slap the fuck out of him. I swear to God I would. I'd take that
And the thing
aggravated battery. I would slap the slab out his fucking mouth.
they do him like they did, like he did Stephen A. at the game. Next thing you know, it's gonna be
Yeah,
madness up
just
in this
like
joker.
the role player walked up on Stephen A. But I'm gonna do him something.
Hmm.
I'm gonna slap his ass, or pluck him or something, pinch him or something. Bitch, what's
Right.
wrong with you? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain people just take the mic away from him, and he wouldn't even be in a position. And I don't knock the role player for putting his people on in position, but if you're gonna put him on position to talk like this, to kill the NBA, and that's why the ratings down, Queen. I'm just saying now,
Yes.
nobody gonna be
Yes.
watching that now. Since they got the younger teams in there, we love the OKC. We love what New York doing. We love what the Spurs doing. We love what Denver was doing with Jamal Health and they had full strength because they play team ball. Even though we don't like the Jokic shit, but it just goes
Right.
to show you everybody playing ball. They never play ball with this young man. It's always narratives, propagandas, what coulda, shoulda, head ass people. And I was like, what you mean? This dude had more health than anybody in the NBA. Had more trades than anybody in the NBA. So Rich Paul, you're wrong for that. A real
You
man
ain't
should check him
wrong.
behind that.
And the thing about it is, with the people that he's referring to, that's total disrespect. Do you or does he understand that we watched Michael Jordan's daddy in a body bag on the TV?
Yeah, fact.
Huh? Does he understand that we watched Kobe Bryant's helicopter be discovered and they digging for bodies in the mountains? Huh?
Remember,
And then,
they asked Kyrie about how LeBron is to you as a father figure. You saw how Kyrie looked at that reporter?
yeah.
And
He
was
like,
I
I
got
got
a
a
dad.
daddy.
I
He
got
said,
a
I
dad.
got a daddy.
So what the fuck is Rich Paul talking about? This man Rich
I
Paul
got
need
a
to be
father.
stopped, man. That's all I'm
They
saying.
got to
Today,
be
Kyrie
stopped.
said, I
This
got
is
a daddy.
total.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you trying to disrespect. They disrespecting the wrong people for the wrong reason, and this thing is dead. There's no GOAT around your name, partner. You just got swept in. The goat don't get swept like that. I didn't see Jordan get. He had some. Don't get it twisted. Detroit was whooping his tail. Don't get it twisted. We remember the losses, but he didn't act like this. He didn't talk about nobody's daddy. He ain't talk about nobody's mama. He ain't even talk about his own kids, okay?
Yeah. This is my thing.
Huh?
How can you get your son in the league and make it seem like he ready for the NBA, but he can't help you get a game?
And then you
You
gonna
got
talk
him in
about
the league
somebody's
for a
mama and daddy.
reason. So why your son ain't get in the playoff game and help you get a game off the Thunder?
We hit 2.79, 2.9 grade point average. Man, I wish I would.
Oh, I got one even much better, GG.
Uh-uh.
Bronny James have a mother and a dad. So what that is he selfish?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we seeing what
That's gonna be my next
two parent
video.
household. Yeah, we seeing what a two parent household produces in your household. 2.7, 2.9. Huh? Is that what you producing with a two parent? Is he selfish? Huh? He got a seat on the roster and the G League. Okay, partner. Is that what the two parent household looks like coming from your
You
roots?
can't make
Okay,
this stuff
huh?
up, GG. I swear to
Huh?
God, you can't make that shit up. So what that make Bronny James then? If you
What
saying
that
all
make
these
Bryce?
players who
What
have a
that make
two-parent
Bryce?
household is selfish.
Yeah. What does that make Bryce? Bryce is over there in Arizona, sitting on the bench. He got a 0.0 GPA. Okay. What does that make him? He come from a two-parent household. Huh?
This man here
Huh?
needs to be stopped, bro. That's why
What?
I started back cooking his ass. I had jumped off him for a
Hmm.
minute. But now it's time to
And
jump
then
back
you
on
want
that
to
ball
say,
spot like a trampoline. That
yeah,
ball spot is
because this is
wide as a
total
trampoline in a
disrespect.
nigga backyard. And I'm going to jump on in that motherfucker.
There's total disrespect for no reason. This is uncalled for. It doesn't even have anything to do with what we talking about that you talking about because we ain't talking about it. We trying to keep you from putting all this misinformation, fake news out here, partner. Okay? Got me all twisted. Got me taking my medication. I got to take Tylenol after this live stream. Shoot. Tylenol and some I don't know, some cognac or something because man, it makes my chest tight because you know what that's teaching our young folks. You can talk about anybody and you ain't gonna get no repercussion. I wish I would have said something disrespectful about an older person, whether I liked them or not, or what they was doing or not. My mama, I would be going to the dentist, okay, with no teethuses. Yeah, I said it. Mm-hmm.
I
Y'all
want to
just
see if
being
he going to
total
say that about
disrespectful.
Brian and James.
Mm-hmm.
If he
Bryce,
said,
yeah.
yeah, and Brian, because he got a two-parent
Mm-hmm.
household.
Yeah. You want to talk about a two-parent household makes people selfish? How selfish are your boys? Huh? You
His
focus
dad
on
is selfish for
yourself.
getting his son in the league and can't get no burn and help him win. So why would you draft
Uh,
him and be crying about you
you
need help all the time? You got to
right,
restructure
selfish.
your roster
You've
every
been
year.
you've been You've been needing help since you've been in LA. You need some more help. Need some more help. You want to talk about selfish, okay? You done had Dwight Howard over there, Carmelo over there. You done had Russell Westbrook over there, huh? You can't stand it because Luca's over there. You can't even play with Luca. Talking about you need some help. He's supposed to be your scoring king, okay, partner? You can't even play with Luca. Luca don't even want to play with you. You got Rob Pelinka, Kobe's agent, coming at you, telling you that they finna build the Lakers around Luca. Whatever he needs, okay? You out the door, partner. You gonna stay or you gonna go?
What they gonna do with his son? Because he's still in a contract, huh?
He gonna move. He gonna have to move to Palm Springs because they moved that league. The South Bay Lakers is now the Coachella Lakers. Okay, so he gonna have to move down to Palm Springs to keep playing on the G League. And how is he gonna play in the G League and on the Lakers at the same time? What is he gonna do? He gonna fly out of Coachella? He gonna have to go to LA or somewhere to get a flight? What kind of mess is this gumbo you got going on, partner? Huh?
That's the whole thing about it. You got that can gumbo, that shit that's already made. You gotta do that from scratch. You know how we do it, G2. You can't buy the gumbo already in the can.
No,
You
you
ain't
can't
cooking
get
no
no
red
clam
beans. They got
chowder.
blue
You
runners,
can't
and y'all
get no.
think that's real red beans. That's blue runners he's serving y'all. That's why he keep running me
Yeah.
race from team to team, lead players to
Mm,
players. Like you said, they cooking hot pockets and corn dogs right now, man. Them dudes, swear to
yeah,
God,
they
they be
are.
cooking.
Yeah. Talking about you feel like you being taken for granted. Taken for granted. They done gave you everything you asked for. Everything. And you slipped in that last year option. So what is you talking about, partner?
Yeah,
You
he
need to
wanted
go
that.
back.
If you're a billionaire, why you take a pay cut to help build a roster around you and not draft your son?
And what make it so bad? He mad at Rob Pelinka over a basketball, no lie.
That's crazy.
A, a, a basketball, James.
No, the daddy just said that. It's just basketball. It's just basketball. But you still
Yeah, but
playing, but it's just basketball.
yeah, it's just basketball. He mad because Rob Pelinka gave the basketball
So
to
look,
JJ Redick.
that too.
Talking about he feels that they just taking him for granted because they get a basketball Nola. Just a billionaire. A billionaire. I ain't counting your pockets, but you make sure that we know that you said you was broke with your lying self. You ain't broke. Everything you got
Jay-Z
on
said
is
it in
free.
the song. Jay-Z says
Huh?
only Jay-Z says only like 4 billionaires, and he put Bryant in there. He said him, Jordan, and Bryant, or somebody else on the
Come
song
on
Jay-Z
now.
made.
Right.
So I'm
Come
just
on
saying, like
now.
you get on that line talking about you got no money, you broke, boy, stop it.
You want somebody? Why you got to be the victim all the time? That's why you got so many excuses. See, people that play the victim card all the time, they already done thought about the excuse they finna say for the next play. Okay. But basically, I've been playing with a broke. Broke what? What's broke now? Huh?
Yo, you remember that? He said, y'all like this
Yeah.
cast, huh? I've been playing with a broke hand from
Yeah.
since after game one.
Yeah.
So you play the
Uh-huh.
next 3 games with a broke hand and you throwing alley oops off the backboard. Man, stop it.
Come on now. You think we don't think our brain must be fried? You think just because we take medication, we don't have the ability to think? Yeah, you got it twisted, partner. The medication is what help us to think, okay? And I think I don't like what you're saying, okay? I think I don't like the play that you're putting out here, partner. Because real G's, real goats don't play like this. They too busy making money, huh? They're too busy signing shoe deals and making commercials and writing books and building NASCARs, okay? Well, he already got, what, 3, 4 championships in the NASCAR. What is your problem? You need to lay it down, partner. You should have retired about 5 years ago, right after 2020. You should say, I'm out here. I'm out of here. Because this makes no sense.
I would have left after I had to beg for my respect, like you said. But the real one he should have left in 2016, because if you think about it, I'd be trying to tell people this. You you have you have no no wins without a super team.
Come
No
on
wins
now.
without a super team. Name
No
this
wins
time we
without
won
a
the
super
championship
team.
without a super team.
Yeah, let us see the film. You got the film? What the film at? Your ad, you got a standing application, standing account at the UPS, the postal service for change your address. You to change your address between you and KD. I don't know who's changed their address more. Okay.
But they're supposed to be the greatest players of this era, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I be
Ain't
saying.
nobody.
If Steph had full range and less time, they almost talk about this young man who been on one team who did it the right way, who learned from old schools. Like, cause remember he used to be at the game with his daddy when they had shoot around, and when they brought the form up, I was like, damn, Steph was small like a little kid out there shooting that thing. I was like, see, fathers, if Steph selfish, because Dale Curry did a great job raising Steph Curry in with his little brother.
Right.
The other little Curry. I like him. So why you ain't saying that about Steph daddy? Steph. He had a two-parent household.
Right.
Everybody in a two-parent household got a winning record, but this bum.
Yeah. And you want to throw excuses back at MJ and Bean because what? They ain't got nothing to do with what you doing, partner. Ain't like they playing with you or they playing for you or helping you. You wouldn't even take it. They try, man, please. People done tried to tell you down through the years how to make this thing work for your best behavior, for your best outcome. But no, you want to do it your way, so just take your whooping like a G. If you a G, take it like a G, okay? Just like they did on Life over some cornbread, okay? Take your whooping like a G. Stop all these narratives and being disrespectful. And you wonder why I want my respect too. You can't get no respect with this kind of behavior, narratives, and manipulation. And ain't nobody talking about your game because your game is already spoke for itself. Now you talking with your mouth, which makes no sense. It's unnecessary. Unnecessary.
I was always told you can't always write a check your ass can't cash. Oh, his check got void on that motherfucker.
Yeah, and what make it so bad? Your own kids don't. Come on now, the film is out there. You playing basketball?
Bryant learned from his daddy, like Steph learned from Dale Curry. He still can't shoot. So what he learn? What he learn from the role player?
Right.
Steph became one of the greatest shooters that the league has ever seen.
Right.
They got mad at Steph for playing with KD, but they don't get mad at him for playing with Wade and by Kyrie and Love and Anthony Davis.
Had what? Iman and that other young man took him away from
Smith, Iman Shepherd.
Right. You don't want us talking about this kind of stuff, but you keep doing this kind of stuff. That makes us talk about this kind of stuff. It ain't like we sit around thinking about, oh, what did he do today? And can I get some, content off of this today? I do content without you even being involved. Unless I think about something that associates you with something I'm talking about, then I'll go off and get triggered. But it ain't like I'm sitting around. You keep doing this kind of stuff with estrogen all over. Estrogen, not testosterone. Estrogen, okay? They putting too much estrogen in your phone booth.
He the only dude that go in the phone booth that go change his suit as Superman and still come out as Clark Kent. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I thought you supposed to go in the phone booth and change the Superman to come out and do some historic hero,
Yeah,
But you go in the phone booth and come out as Clark Kent still. You almost change the Superman. You almost got a
right.
Batman utility belt. You ask me,
Right.
so I don't know. But they call
Superman.
Coben a Robin. Well, what the fuck
Right.
is he?
Christopher Reeves. Huh? Dion, you hear me? Christopher Reeves. Huh? That's who you is. Man, it's too easy, no. It's too easy.
They just say Christopher Reeves. Man, nobody laughing her. I was just watching that all about the Benjamins when Ice Cube told him to jump with them handcuffs. He said, "What you want me falling out there and end up like Christopher Reeves?"
And if I can, it's too easy, no. Then you won't walk around like you the G, like like you Shaft or somebody, like you want to be in the VIP or my MJB. Your
First,
application is
you stole the man
declined.
powder toss. You stole the man number because I put it in my community post how he saying the league should retire the number. He about to get off the number. He not wearing it no more. The only reason why you had to put that number 6 on because Pat Riley retired the number. Pat Riley said this number would not be worn in a Miami Heat uniform. That's how much people praise greatness. Yeah. You said it out your mouth, but you still came out with the 23 on. You said you was gonna give it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis had to wear the 3, and you kept the 23.
Man, please.
It's just mind-boggling to me what these people got to go through the stints and the links to keep this man in a conversation except his game. So you bringing up people with 2 household parents and not, they ain't gonna make him the GOAT. They ain't gonna put him in a GOAT conversation.
No, it's gonna put you in this kind of conversation, partner. Of how disrespectful this kind of behavior is. You may think that whatever you think, that might be your perspective about a 2-parent household. I ain't saying nothing about that, but you can't be taking that perspective and using it as a weapon against somebody else to establish a dead conversation. Rich Paul. Huh?
And what,
are you
that desperate? Answer a question. You see what they say right here, Queen? They said LeBron feels the Lakers took him for granted. Why the Lakers can't feel that way about you? Because they brought you over there thinking you was going to deliver more than one ring like every other superstar did. But you couldn't.
You've been there 8 years. 8 years. Okay? You mean to tell me one bubble yum solidifies your 8 years? Huh? That's what you want me to think. That's what you want my brain to process. Huh? That's what you want to compare that to the beam. Huh? That don't even make no sense coming out of my mouth, okay? 8 years equals 1 ring, and I gotta build you a statue. I wish I would.
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins was tripping with that. You heard what Kendrick Perkins said? They should build him a
statue. Kendrick Perkins with his Kentucky Fried Chicken eating self, he needs to sit down somewhere, okay? You always got something to say.
That's why I don't watch that no more. Hey, that boy
he always got something stupid.
And Bryant 8 years, like, that's why I had to cook Shannon Slowski the other day, because he tried to bring up the Bryant 8 years in LA compared to Kobe last 8 years. But he tried to leave off a year when, if you'd have counted Kobe whole 8 years, the start of Kobe last 8 years, 2 championships, 2009 and 2010. That killed the argument right there.
That's what I was just saying. So it's over. I don't care what years you pick, you still gonna be outmatched, partner.
Yeah. That's why he tried to go to the last 8. And Kobe, last 8 years, he started off with a 2-peat. Three championships in a row for his appearance, and he won back-to-back. When he gonna win back-to-back? He only got 1 back-to-back, but I guarantee he got more sweeps and gentleman sweeps back-to-back than anything. Because remember, he got gentleman swept in 17 and got swept in the next year when Kyrie left him.
There go the
Something
numbers
ain't
right
adding
there.
up, Queen, like you say. I don't know what they got, but we got time today. We got time today.
There go the numbers right there. Okay. You got the most. Yeah, I give you. You know what? I give you that goat because you got the most in everything. The most turnovers, the most missed field goals, the most playoff losses, the most missed playoff field goals. You got the most, partner. Yeah, the most teammates traded. Yeah, you got the most. But on the flip side of that coin is the ones like MJ and Bean. Okay, they ain't. I don't see their name up there. You see that name, Jay? I don't see that name up there.
Nah, but
Mm-mm.
they killed Kobe. Remember when he retired? But Kobe lead the league in missed shots. Do they ever bring up this stat that you just put on your screen? Who got the
Mm-mm. They
most
don't ever
missed
talk
shots
about
now?
that.
Who got
Mm-mm.
the most missed shots now? See how longevity can hurt you as well?
The most coaches fired. Huh? The most coaches fired. Huh?
Nah, but he been changing plays since 8. He the coach.
Mm.
I've been doing this since 8. I'm not switch plays since 8. That's what he told JJ Redick. And you could tell
Yeah.
why would you get mad at JJ Redick getting the ball when you put him in that position to be the head coach? Now that's some hate right there, bro. You
Yeah,
on
it
that
is.
sipping wine with him, pumping him up. They fired Darvingham and bring on JJ Redick because of you, nigga, not because of nobody else.
Come on now. Come on now.
And you gonna hate on the man for getting one award, bro? That's down bad. What kind of friend is that? That lets you
a
know he's a backstabber.
basketball. A basketball. You got so much money you can buy a basketball factory and build and make your own basketballs and put 1229 on each one of them and sell some money like you do with them dolls you got. Okay? You didn't think of
Yeah.
that, Mr. Billionaire? Huh? If you mad about one basketball and you mad because they gave it to, like James said, your employee, not the Lakers, your employee.
He the
Because the
one brought the
Lakers,
man on and he hating on the man
yeah.
like that. That would really made me mad. I was like, boy, this is a backstabbing ass nigga, boy. You got
See,
the man a job and don't want him to get no accolades. The man got 100 wins in 2 seasons. Let the man get some shine, bro. You got him over there. That just lets you know what kind of friend he is, bro. I'm serious, bro.
yeah,
That dude is not right, man.
that should solidify your pick to bring him over there. You be like, yeah, see. But no, you so selfish. You so selfish that you want everything. You want the basketballs, you want the cups to play in, tournament cups and stuff. You want everything. You want the accolades, and you want to be the greatest Laker there ever was. You want Kobe not to exist. You want Magic to endorse you. You want the field to endorse you. You want them to pay you all the money. You don't want to. You don't want to help out. You don't want to take no pay cut. You don't want to help out. You don't want to put a hand on this, man.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. When they had Darvingham, when they went to the Western Conference Finals, they was in the Season Cup tournament. Didn't they win it?
Running
JJ
around,
Redick couldn't win a game in the season bubble, in the season tournament when he was the coach.
tournament.
They got their ass eliminated so fast before you could wipe their ass and get off the tournament. Them boys out there. They was gone. So why y'all mad at Darvingham? Why y'all didn't kill JJ Redick like y'all was killing Darvingham?
Well, the itchy scratchy, as I call JJ Redick, itchy scratchy got the he got the complexion for protection. Okay, it's a whole nother bracket. Okay.
It's for a scratch.
Itchy scratchy. He first got that job, he was scratching and itching. He had to get used to, the phone booth situation. Man, that's a clown show over there. You running around Las Vegas with champagne talking about it feels like a championship. You don't want a cup, okay? You like them little trinkets, don't you? You got dolls and cups, and now you mad about basketball and your shoes and stuff. You like them little trinkets. You got too much estrogen. Too much
I wouldn't have been
estrogen.
mad at the dog if he would have had on basketball gear.
Mm-mm.
You had this man with a
Mm-mm.
purse. Then you had Jordans on his feet. You even had them steel toes on your own dog's feet. You try to put Jordans on his feet on the
Come on
dog to
now.
sell it.
Come on now.
I seen that.
Come
That
on
was the number
now.
ones you had on that dog feet. That wasn't no shoes.
Uh-uh. What and oh Lord have mercy. You all up in the box with the girl look on the commercial about your little stuff. Man, this ain't no go behavior, sir. That's all I'm saying. I respect you. You've been around here for 20 something years, talking about you may go 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. You don't know, not one, not two, not three kind of situation with your situation. Tired of you. Stop being
Hey, as long as
disrespectful.
they're around,
But
that give us some content though. Queen, I ain't worrying about it. We gonna keep
I ain't
exposing
worried about it.
the fish for the real.
You know what? He needs to go and retire. What you think about the game tonight? OKC and we got the Spurs.
It's gonna be a good game if the referees stay out of it, because you see they pushing Wemby for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But if the referees stay out of it, I think it's gonna be a great game. But
Well, they
I have a feeling the referees gotta stick their nose in it since SGA got that second MVP.
yeah,
I'm being honest. I
yeah,
think they're gonna have a hand in this shit, bro. You know how the media go. It's all about money. It's WWE now. It's not about who the best team no more.
right.
It's about
But
who they
they
pushing and who they want to be the best. Instead of letting them
right,
go out
but
there and duke it out.
right, but they leaked the script yesterday.
Oh, talk to me. I missed that one. What they leak? What they leak, G?
They leaked the script yesterday. OKC supposed to be it's supposed to be OKC and the Knicks in the end. Okay.
What?
Yeah, they leaked the script on the internet. I'm like, what? What? That's what the script say. But I don't know because Wemby's got a goaltender issue that he needs to deal with.
So some people say they don't be gold to.
But I put the the picture up of the goaltending range, and he got a few issues. He got a few issues. I know at least two that I saw. At least two
Yeah.
in that last game. So um, if he's goaltending and they not calling it, then that's the issue.
That's why I say I hope
That's
the referees stay out of it. I just want to see a good basketball game. Both these
right,
teams
right.
is basically similar, but I also noticed they can't win if women get in foul trouble. That's why they ain't
Hmm.
want to suspend him. They ain't want to suspend him when he did that cheap ass elbow on that young man. They know that was a suspension coming.
Yeah, that was what? Who was that? Reed? Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Nas Reed. But for some reason,
Hmm.
they got us, like you said, it's all scripted, man. And we could see it from a mile away. They just keep the money
Right.
out of it, man. They're killing me with that money stuff. Cause everybody on there saying this dude is a generational talent and this and that. Like we ain't seen this before. Like, so what was
Right.
Jordan? What was Bird? What was Magic? That stayed in the NBA when Magic and
Right.
Bird came in. What was the ABA with Dr. J? Moses Malone.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We've seen this already. It ain't nothing new you telling us.
Hmm.
So you just letting us know what type of games y'all playing. You know what I mean? I
Right.
see it. So whatever come down the pipe, we just supposed to accept it and not call it out. Look, we
Right.
the new sports journalists now. People want to hear the real. They don't want to hear the fake. It's either gonna call it down the middle or don't call it at all. And like you said, they
That's
done leaked
it.
the script already with the Knicks. Cause they wanted that last year. But Indiana took the Knicks
Hmm.
out.
Right.
So, and I love
So
that series that
that's
I
what the
seen
script.
between OKC and Indiana without the injury. That was a good series.
Right.
Two young teams battling
Right.
it out. The Knicks been around
Right.
when my grandpa was born. They got one championship, 1973. Them people ain't all that, man. Stop trying to pump them up. We
Come on
already know
now.
Cat Song. Bronson is a foul beta, but y'all kill SGA for being a foul beta, foul manipulator, a
Hmm.
flopper.
Hmm.
Bronson do the same shit.
That's one thing the list had on there is that he was pivotal in initiating that flopping rule because he kept doing it.
Yeah. Oh, remember
Hmm.
they said anybody flop, they was gonna get fined $5,000 and all that. What happened to that
Right.
rule?
They still have it, but they don't. I ain't seen nothing. I check the transactions every now and then with the NBA, see what they doing and who they finding. I haven't seen it in a while.
All the flopping going on, boy. Shit. The
Hmm.
NBA should be rich right
Hmm.
now. They should have been
Sure
got their
should.
money back.
Right, right. But the averages on the OKC and Thunder are about the same. They
Yeah,
both allow 119 points.
yeah.
Let me see what else. The rebounds about the same. They're 44 for OKC and 47% for the Spurs. Let me see what's killing them.
And then J Dub coming back.
Yeah, J Dub is coming back tonight.
A lot of people say they're gonna mess up their chemistry. I don't think so, because he can run with the second team. He ain't even gotta run with shit. I let
See,
him
that's
run with the
my
second team.
right. That's my thing. I'm just wondering how the Spurs is going to address OKC's bench because, and I'm not saying Spurs don't have a bench, but they benches the first team and the second team. I mean, they just alike. They come with the same energy, same defense, same
Yeah.
skills. You know, they got shooters on that bench. So how are the Spurs going to deal with that? You know,
I don't
I
think the
don't know.
Spurs got enough firepower when it come to that. Like you said, I watched the Spurs play the what you call them last game. But I don't know if it was the last game of the season, they last meeting.
Uh huh.
And Shea didn't play, Jay Williams didn't play, Caruso didn't play, Harnestein hungry, and that team still put up 106 points. I did a video on that a couple of days ago. I was in my
Mm.
bag, and these, like you say, this team is even. But where the problem gonna come in at? Can the Spurs match their second team in scoring? We know about the
That's
defense.
it.
I just don't think they
Right.
have enough scoring power that you must mess with them dudes. I'm just being honest. Without Wemby, like you say, block cheating himself with the blocks here and there. Because all of them
Hmm.
don't be clean block. I seen a couple of blocks against Portland, and I was like, man. And remember we had that triple double, they lost. The time
Right.
he did have the
Right.
triple double with the 12 blocks, they still lost that game. So I don't know why they don't just let people wait till they turn to build themselves up the right way. They pushing Wemby so much because the Americans. Let me tell y'all something, Americans. We losing, bro. We done let them dudes come over and take our league. SGA, Jokic, Giannis. You know the man. Where the
Nikola
Americans at?
Jokic.
Where the
Nikola
Americans at? Y'all ain't got nothing
Jokic.
to say.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. When we was playing games. And they were pushing the foreigners. They did that in our era. Jordan went over there when they was beating up on them little high school kids. They brought the real NBA over there. And Jordan was beating up people by 40 fucking points a game, look like. But look at the Olympics just passed a year ago. Dog, they struggling with them foreigners over there. It took Steph to go crazy in the
Hmm.
last two games.
Hmm.
Don't get mad at us because y'all letting them take over y'all league. That shit would have never happened in our era.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barkley and them was over there dunking on they stupid ass. Ewan was over there putting his nuts out in them people's face, man. The same thing that happened in this era. They just not built like that. It's all about storylines and money.
Hmm.
As long as I'm getting my money, as
Hmm.
long as I can play with my best friend, my AAU partner, I don't give a damn. We just having fun. Man, I ain't trying to have fun. I'm trying to win. I ain't come over here to look stupid. Y'all was getting bronze medals before Kobe went over there because Kobe from my era. Kobe came in with us. He learned up under us. But that's why y'all be killing them because Kobe and Tim Duncan came from us. You know, that's why they record speak for itself. Tim Duncan to take a pay cut to keep a solid team around him. It ain't always about him. But when y'all need me to do what I need to do, that 5-1 speak. And Tim Duncan could easily be 6-0 like Jordan if it weren't for Ray Allen. Come on, man.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
That's why we still like to give everybody their flowers. You like we don't when you shit on another motherfucker to try to uplift this dude, that's how I know y'all ain't got nothing. And that's how I know he ain't about what he talking about. Y'all gotta
Right.
say this to down him. that so he could get uplifted. But the records don't say that. Like you just
Right.
put up that stat. Come on, man. I love what OKC doing. I love what New York did in the rebuild. Because New York do have a team. They have size. You know, I like Josh Hart. I like Mikal Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
He went
They
to the
got
finals with the Suns.
avocado.
Yeah. Now they got
Avocado.
my boy Avocado from New Orleans. You know, all those players really have playoff experience. So I think that's what prevailed with Cleveland. Cleveland had the most experience on Detroit, and they say, "Look, we just got to slow Cade down and let everybody else beat us," and they couldn't do it.
They
Pressure
couldn't
bust
do it.
pipes.
Even what's his name? Was it Thompson? Thompson
Yeah,
wasn't. He wasn't doing nothing.
no, he's just a
I'm
wild
like,
man. He out there choking people, trying to slam them.
yeah,
They should
yeah,
have snuck it. They should have snuck his
pushing him
ass.
down and stuff. Yeah, pushing people down and stuff like he ain't got no sense. You
No
know,
home
like
train.
yeah, and then Stewart was just looking around because he know if he do anything, they gonna put.
Yeah,
They gonna put him out, you know.
but this
And Tobias
if this gonna
Harris
be
just
my last
froze.
game, I gotta go off. Tobias Harris averaged
Right.
19 points in this series, but he didn't give you those 19. Like I told you, Jimmy Butler told you, Tobias Harris over me. You know, so Detroit gonna have to do some rethinking over there. They're gonna have to get Cade some help. They're trying to play that old Detroit bad boy type ass defense, but you gotta score. You have to score.
Right. And when nobody scoring, it was like 3 or 4 different opportunities as far as the rebounds, the offensive rebounds. Everybody jumping in the air, couldn't nobody score. Right up under the board, right up under the basket. I'm like, what is this?
Man, Dion was watching the game yesterday before my cousin called me because he was going through a little something with him and his wife. So man, I had shut the stream down for a little while and we chopped it up. And I had to get up this morning to go to this job, you know. But I like what we got in the playoffs though. I just keep the money out of it, keep the rough side of it. Y'all want to put a little defense back up on there, let them play. Now we'll call it right, call it down the middle. I think Detroit was so busy on trying to rough these people up and not concentrate. Then you at home. You trying to show up in front of Isaiah, Rick Mahorn, Jalen Rose, and all these people that's from Detroit to show them. But y'all ain't worried about scoring. Y'all just want to rough them up and keep the game close. Donovan Mitchell came out, and I ain't going to lie to you. I be so hard on Donovan Mitchell. If he can play like this, Evan Mobley and Jared Jackson, that's a mismatch. They got 2 bigs for sure. If you the way they was driving and alley-ooping back bounce passing on the backdoor cut, they was getting easy buckets, bro. They could make this stuff look so easy.
So what's his name? That Allen boy, that Allen young
Jared
man.
Allen.
He got 2 dunks in a row. I'm like, what in the world? This boy did the one step. Ow, okay.
He scored 23 points yesterday.
I'm like,
they gonna need that. If Cat won't stay out there and shoot threes all day, let Cat stay out there and shoot threes. Y'all play to y'all strength though.
Right. Hey Dion, how you doing, sir?
What up, my good people?
What's up, D Money?
What up? What up? Hey, I was knocked out by the time you sent me the other joint last night.
I know. I just wanted to see if he was up because I wasn't gonna stay on that long, but I was like, damn, I know he probably asleep right now. But I'm gonna just go ahead and do a little breakdown segment of what I saw, you know, in the upcoming, read some numbers off right quick. But if y'all play like y'all played in Game 7, I don't think the Knicks got a shot. I'm being honest.
Hey, if the bigs show up like they did,
that's what I'm saying.
Trouble.
That's what I'm saying. They have to stay consistent in the league.
Allen guy. James Harden. No, I said that Allen young man and Strus was in a Strus.
No, Mobley, Evan Mobley.
Them 2, Max Strus, he had a little game, but those 2 bigs, I'm like, something done happened.
And Sam Merrill had like 23 off the bench last night, number 5.
Number 5.
Right, and you got Donovan Mitchell. You got Donovan Mitchell shooting from the doggone logos.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna carry that over? You think they're gonna carry that same steam over?
I was worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Before the game, I was definitely worried. I don't know if that lit a fire up under them boys or something because they look different yesterday, and I like what I seen though.
Yeah, I say that look
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yeah, it
They
did
look
look different.
different.
I'm like, something done happened. Something done happened.
Who spiked
Like
they drink, huh? They come out there with that dog in them.
Don't make me
somebody
call the
did.
phone booth. Don't make me call the phone booth now.
Y'all talk about what's gonna happen tonight. I know y'all did.
Yeah, what you thinking about OKC and Spurs?
You know, I've been going back and forth with this since yesterday because we was talking about it yesterday on James joint. You know what? I'm going Spurs tonight. And
Mm,
I'm sticking with my pick. I'm going Spurs tonight.
mm. They playing in San Antonio. That's a hard gym to play in.
No,
Now,
they in
Mm.
OKC. They
they
in
in
OKC
OKC.
tonight.
They in
Yeah.
OKC?
Yeah, they in OKC tonight.
I was feeling the same because I thought they had home court advantage, and the picture I'm looking at showing them going to San Antonio. I need to do upgrade my subscription.
You
Okay, they
so
give me
stupid.
misinformation. They giving me fake news. I need to upgrade my
Yeah,
subscription.
that's
Okay.
false right there. Because OKC, look, it's only a 2 game difference though. OKC
mm,
won 64 games. The Spurs won 62 games. But this what people not telling
mm,
y'all. J Dub missed a
mm,
significant amount of time, and SJ was out a period of time, and them people still won 64 games. And they got the nerve to keep
mm.
saying the Spurs gonna win this shit. Man, stay out the dog food, man. I'm serious. That dope is back. That fentanyl done took
He
over
said,
like that
"Stay off
crack
the
I see.
dog food."
They got too much fentanyl in the pills y'all taking or something or that weed. The niggas say they starting to sprinkle fentanyl on weed now. Nigga look crystal. I'm like, what?
This is
And me
stupid.
scared to death.
What?
I swear to
What?
God, bro. Nigga broke that shit down to me. I said, man, they even fucking with the earth. She come from the earth. Jesus ain't gonna like that.
Mm-mm. Just leave the plan alone. The Lord never here for us to partake of. It don't need no help, okay? He got everything in there that we need. Just see, that's the reason why I don't fool with y'all. Because y'all be messing up everything. You got the synthetic
Everything.
pills that you give. Yeah, you got the synthetic pills for people with the messing with the mind and stuff. And now you want to mess with us. That's the reason why you made it legal, because you still making money,
Yeah.
partner.
Now
Yeah.
tell me that you hit it right on the nose. Boy, they made that shit legal for a reason. Check it out.
Yeah, you trying to sprinkle dust us like they did back in the '60s and the '70s,
Trying to
okay?
put that
No,
gold dust on there,
we
huh?
didn't go. Yeah, we didn't go for it then, and we ain't going for it now. No, no, I don't know
Hey,
you like that.
I've been
I
saying
don't
they
know
putting
you
that
like
Fetty
that.
Wap on there, man. I'm like, they putting this
No,
Fetty Wap in this week because this. If you
no.
been, well, I don't smoke bud no more. It's only been a few months, but when I was
Mm.
smoking bud, I'm like, this bud ain't like the bud we had back in the day. Even the
No,
Joe
it
we
don't even
had
have.
then.
Right, don't even have the same texture or nothing like that. Man, come on, stuff crickle, crackle, falling all over the place, and then if it ain't falling all over the place, it's sticky wicky. Okay, you can't even get it off your
It's
fingers. Okay,
extra sticky, man.
I got to buy me an upgrade on my toothbrushes just to make sure I don't get that sticky icky and stuff all on my teeth and stuff. No, okay, fool
I'm
with that.
telling
Listen to
y'all.
you.
So you say I'm tripping,
Okay.
James? You say I'm tripping tonight, going with San Antonio?
Nah, I ain't saying you tripping, but I think OKC gonna come out with a point to prove just because they lost 4-1 in the regular season. And I still think it could go 6 or 7, but I'm just letting y'all know experience, like I was telling you about your team. If they play the ball the right way, experience gonna outweigh this young team. Because they do have the talent to beat Detroit. But if Detroit was gonna run y'all off the court because y'all doing boneheaded shit and not sticking to the game plan, that's self-inflicted wounds to me. Play the game
Facts.
the right way, bro. And with that backcourt that y'all have, with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, even though James Harden is the playoff choker, that's why Donovan Mitchell there. He ain't
Mm-hmm.
always gotta have the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell can play
Yeah.
off the ball, but then when you add these two bigs to what they doing, now you get the dude 5. I mean, I call him 5. Like Baby said, what's up, 5? You got the dude 5 giving you 23 points. You got Jerry Allen giving you 23 points. You got Mobley doing what he's doing. He's cleaning up the glass. Mobley had a solid game yesterday, and I'm sitting there watching this. I said, where this shit been at? Because remember, before they got James Harden, Cleveland was number one of those seasons when they first got Donovan Mitchell. Went on a 20-game win streak for a reason.
That was last year. We was
That
Yeah,
number
they
was
one
had
last
last
year.
year.
they had two
That was
20-game
last
win streaks damn near that last year. I remember them going on 20, then they come back with a 19 after they had a little rough spot. That team is ready, bro. That's why I fuck with Spider. I see him, but then I always see him like press too much, and then when he bad turnover, get him discombobulated. Now he act like he lost. I'm like, man, get back focused. Turnovers is a part of the game, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just stay within the game plan and get your bigs involved. I don't think the Knicks have enough bigs to go at y'all because Cat don't like to bang anyway. He gonna hang around that 3-point line.
Yeah.
So the only thing they got, to be honest with you, is OG Anunoby.
Yeah. Well, no,
I don't
I
believe
give
in
him.
Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson ain't no offensive threat. Leave him. He came and shoot free throws. They be hacking him up, and they had to take him out the game. They be hacking shagging him.
Yeah,
The
Bridges
ball
been
is in
playing
y'all
okay.
court, bro. The ball is in your court, Dion. Just go out there and play ball, man. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
If they play like they played yesterday, Knicks got a problem.
Look, they already got a problem. Like your boy said on Money Talk. He said, you got on my favorite suit. He said, fuck your favorite suit. We already got a problem. Nigga said, fuck this suit. We got a problem, nigga. You telling me about no motherfucking tweak and I'm out here wanting for murder. Nigga, fuck all that. And it's all because of you, James Russell. You got a lot of James Russells out here, I see.
Lord have mercy. Well,
that's what you say. You say you fuck the suit up, we got a problem. You worrying about a suit, nigga, when I'm out here wanting for murder?
Yeah, Chris Tucker. Push the button. That's the push the button, brother. That's the push the button. Got that little girl cussing. So we going Knicks? Cleveland. We going Cleveland?
I gotta give Cleveland the edge. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna say 6 too. I'll say 6 games.
6 games.
Well, who all expect the Sixers to give them a run? And we ain't expect the Sixers to beat Boston.
Not at all. They messed the whole bracket.
Not at all. Yeah.
So they messed Boston. The one threw a wrench in y'all party. To be honest with you,
that's what I was worried about. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was worried about them.
I think Detroit beat themselves because they act like they were so confused. They forgot how to play basketball. Couldn't nobody make no shots. Couldn't nobody rebound. Cade Cunningham throwing it out of bounds and doing all them turnovers. I'm like, what is this? This is
Game 4 and 5. I agree with that. We didn't beat them. They beat themselves. I agree with that.
They beat themselves. All them turnovers, throwing the ball. Cade Cunningham's supposed to be throwing the ball to his teammate. He throwing it to Cleveland. I'm like, this is right here.
But listen, if people really pay attention, that was his weak spot. That's why I said they took his strength away. That's when you get the ball in your court now, D. And the Cleveland Cavaliers capitalized on that.
Yeah.
They already know if you pressure him and get the ball out of his hand,
he's
a turnover machine, bro. Go check the numbers.
There you go. That's what I was saying. I'm like, this dude can't stand no double teams. He don't know what to do. Lord have mercy. Well.
But who y'all coach is? That nigga know what you doing. I ain't gonna lie.
What, Kenny Atkinson?
That's who that is? Oh, that's your ball with the Knicks.
Atkinson.
Remember he with the Nets in the bubble? KD come over there. They got the
Brooklyn,
man fired.
Right?
They got the man fired for Steve Nash.
Yup, so damn did.
Look, one man trash is another man treasure, huh? Tell me about it.
That's a fact. And we playing against the old coach and Mike Brown.
Yep.
Mike Brown.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mike Brown. Who? Mike Brown. I thought that was about Mike Jones. You all think that's Mike Jones, Daddy? You just saying Brown?
You stupid.
Boy,
218-330-8004.
there's a
Mike
serial number of that number, huh?
Brown, Mike Brown. No, I think Mike Brown, he might get confused. He don't know what he doing half the time. Okay.
We gotta get game one tomorrow though. We gotta steal the first one in NY. Gotta steal that first one and put them on their toes because they've been playing with house money almost the whole playoffs. They only because they had with a sweep and then they lost 2 games, right? I believe they lost 2 games that one series and then they swept the other one.
Oh yeah, they lost to Atlanta. That's how
Twice,
I know y'all
right?
can get
Yeah.
them. That's how I know y'all can get them. Cause they like to play with their food, y'all. Y'all just don't play with y'all. My mom used to tell me, "You not getting your ass up on the table to eat some vegetables off that plate. You know, eat everything else. That's the only way you get some Kool-Aid in
I'm
the
about to say
snack.
you can't have nothing to drink to that plate clear.
Can't have
That
nothing.
plate clean.
Be the last one in there. She done wash the dishes and sitting there looking at you. Okay, you still sitting there?
Hey, I done fell asleep at the table before. Got woke up. You gonna eat this
Hmm.
food?
Can't get no breakfast because you didn't eat that food. Okay, she get
Man,
tired of you sending you to bed, and the first plate you get is the same thing you had last night before you went to bed.
or I done got sent to bed with nothing to eat. Like you ain't eating nothing tonight. Something
Yep.
growling like a mug.
Stomach growl. I just want to say the same thing. Stomach growling.
Nigga, I called myself being slick one time, and my mama went to sleep. She said, "Don't get your ass up without going to eating all that food." I done wrapped that bitch up and put it in the ice box under the cornbread pan. Get up to eat breakfast. Everybody got breakfast with me. Get that plate from out there and finish that plate off. I want them
Oh,
pancakes
wait.
and syrup. And sugar had a nigga hype as a kid too. I had to eat that fucking leftover that I left try to be slick about. Cause I was trying to
Yeah.
wait till she go to work and I was gonna throw it away. Instead, she got up before me and was
Mm-mm.
cooking breakfast. I seen that
Mm-mm.
plate up in there. She said, "You ain't eat all that food from last night?" And that bacon hit my nose and woke me up. "Man, you cooking breakfast?" "Yeah, I'm cooking breakfast, but your plate is still in the icebox. You get that and warm it up for now."
Oh
I said, "Boy,
Lord,
that's
Jesus,
cold, man. Mama was
that's
hard
cold.
back then, boy." And my daddy said, "Yeah, eat
Mm-hmm.
that food. Or you ain't going outside and get out of school." I had to eat that motherfucker. I warmed that shit up real quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's crazy. That was a threat. Like you can't go outside. I remember I was on punishment a whole summer one time. I was 40. I'm
That
looking out
happened
the
to me too.
window, everybody playing. I was hot.
Yo.
And my parents, and my old man wasn't budging, bro. I don't care if it could be a funeral. You staying home. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Can't go to the lake. Can't go with your friends to the lake. Can't go fishing if you want to go fishing. You know, you can't do nothing. Just sit at the house and no TV.
Oh
Mm-mm.
no, oh
No
no.
TV. No TV. You gonna do homework. I ain't got no homework. We're gonna make you have some homework, okay?
My mama
Yeah,
take
yeah,
my
they'll put some
game, had that.
multiplication and everything on that paper. And have your ass sitting at the table all summer. I said, that happened to
Mm,
me before. I stole my little sister
got,
20-inch bike. My cousin them come over there. We about to go swimming. You want to come? I ain't got no bike. But my bike was on the flat. Shit, I seen my sister bike. These niggas on 10 speed and mongoose. And I'm on that little girl bike, pumping hard as a motherfucker trying to keep up. But my mama came home. Where your brother at? "Oh, he left to go swimming." "Oh, yeah? And he left you in the house by himself?" Cause I thought we was gonna be back. But she got off early this day, boy. But I tried to go to the backyard, put that bike up like I was just sitting outside all day. My mom said, "I already came back
mm,
down. Come in here. Go take a bath. And when you get out, don't put no clothes on." I was soaking wet. Soon I
oh
come through the door.
Lord,
Fucking stench of
Jesus.
car come right across the back. Told me. I'm a told you. I ain't
Not
stupid.
this. No, no, not
The
this
stench of car
Christmas.
right across the
Not this
fucking back.
Christmas. Oh Lord,
I was bad
Jesus.
at my sister for damn near 3 years. She ragging on a nigga.
Mm-mm. Wow. I had them same kind of situation, Jane, but I didn't need no sister or brother ragging. I tell on myself, you know.
She said, I tell on myself.
I tell on myself. You told me to be home at 12. You didn't say whether it was midnight or in the noontime. So I thought you meant 12 noon. So I came home at 12.
Ooh, wee.
I told you to be home at 12. It's noontime, Daddy. Oh, good. Smart mouth. Smart
I was
mouth.
about to say, oh, you
Oh,
think you funny, huh? Like,
uh-huh. You playing with my intelligence, huh? Okay, just go into the
yeah.
bathroom. Just go into the bathroom. And he was standing against it. It's only one way in the bathroom. He stand against the door. Mm-mm.
Man.
No. But I still didn't learn. Sorry about that, Daddy. I still didn't learn. Shoot, I'm going out the next weekend.
I know that's right.
Sometimes it
I'm
takes you
going
a
out the
couple of
next
motherfuckers to
weekend.
get your mind right.
Mm-mm.
That's why I love my. I ain't gonna lie. It's a joke. They say it as a joke, but it's true. My mama whipped me out the penitentiary.
Oh no, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Them ass whoopings definitely kept me out
Mm-hmm.
of the penitentiary for shit, sure.
Now look at all these dudes since they took the belts, can't chastise them. You got niggas going to jail at 15, crashing out at 16, going to jail at 17. You know what I mean? Getting
At
light,
40,
bro.
yeah,
Getting light.
at 41, complaining about a doggone basketball, and he's supposed to be a
Facts.
millionaire. So you triggered me, okay? You 41 years old, and you still trying to get your basketball and run to the house. Man, you should have grown that 30, 40 years, man. You shouldn't have been. Come on now, I'm a female, and I know that part of the game, okay? I don't profess to be smart, but you still trying to run to the house with your basketball
Yeah, we gonna
and
bring your
want us to
ball, bro.
respect that. Man,
You gotta go in the house.
we'll,
We'll bring your ball and sit it on the porch for you,
yeah,
bro.
man. On my way to the house, I'll drop it off. Okay, man? Just get on off the internet talking about you mad and feel disrespected and taken for granted because you didn't get a basketball. Okay? Man, please. That's high school, junior high kind of behavior for a billionaire. Supposed to be this one made me to go, I said it. You can't say
So,
nothing.
Dion, Gigi gave
Uh,
us a new topic. I'm going to put you on game. She said, when I came on, she was breaking the games down. Then she talked about the Rich Paul stuff. So, Rich Paul said having a daddy makes you selfish. So, that's our
oh
next
man,
video.
oh
A
That's
two
our next
parent
video.
man,
Thank
household.
you, Gigi.
Two
Thank you,
parent,
Queen,
yeah,
for
two
putting me
parent
on this.
house. Yeah,
I'm
two
about to
parent
deep fry
household
them for
makes you
real.
selfish. You ain't born with no killer instinct. You just selfish. You know. So what's wrong with LeBron James Jr.? Okay, he come from a two parent household. Bryce come from a two parent household. What's wrong with them? Okay, the 2.7 and the 0.0 grade point average supposed to be at basketball average. What? Huh?
that's to say that's crazy. Y'all say that. The ironic part is I had found a little short of Cam Newton talking about it. And he said the
Yeah.
same thing you said, Gigi. Like, Bronny and them got a two-parent household. And then wifey was like, hold on, what do that got to do with basketball? I said, exactly.
Yeah. I said the same thing. Why are you talking about parents when man, you got some folks in the NBA that had with mama, all they had was mama. You don't see them crying about no two-parent household. KD ain't said nothing about it. His mama was at all the games and still at the games, okay? So he ain't talking about no two-parent, even though he be tripping on MJ every now and then, but he ain't said nothing about his mama other than he love her. So what is you talking about, Rich Paul? Where your daddy at? Huh?
Man,
Answer
that's
that
what
for me.
I put in the comments. That sounds like a shot to the fathers, man, and I ain't feeling it.
Where your
I'm
daddy
not
at?
feeling it. Sound like he
I ain't
bitter to
feeling
me.
that. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to your elders anyway. I don't care if it is anybody's mama or daddy. You say something like that about somebody's mama and daddy in the hood, the real hood, you know what's finna happen, okay?
You damn right.
hmm
You know what's finna happen. They gonna
You
sneak the
know
shit
what's
out of
finna
his
happen. Bernie Mac said you talked about my mama, now I got to cut you, okay?
I got to cut you. And considering what's going on in our neighborhoods,
He said, them the rules, okay? You talked about my mama, now I got to cut you. Please, you walking a thin line, partner. at
That's the
all.
fact. And as a black man, I don't know how
Mm,
you could fix your mouth to say that,
mm,
knowing how much the father is needed in
mm,
the household, bro. I just can't
And what they
understand
mm,
did
that.
to take them out the household. Dog, that crack epidemic
mm.
took every black father out the household. And my daddy
Oh,
fell
before
victim to
that,
that shit, but he still was there, you
that was
know?
another stage of it. And then before that, that's when they started hitting the ladies with the aid and like, well, we'll give you this money, but can't no man be in that house.
Yeah, the Section A's and shit. But the
Mm,
Yeah,
man can't
yeah,
be there if I
yeah.
help you. Man, I don't need
The
your
man
help, man.
can't
yeah.
be there. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
So that's what
That's
I'm
why I
like, man.
tell
It's been
people, bro, all
systematically
money ain't
done.
good money, dog. If I can't have my family and keep them together, I don't need your help, bro. Fuck, I'd rather do bad by myself. And they only doing
Man,
that to get in your business anyway. You ask me. They
right.
want
That's what I
know
was just.
everything you been. How many bottles of water you done bought? How many this
Yeah,
and that?
yeah, yeah. You taking the
No,
words right out of my mouth. I'm telling. They want your DNA, a hair sample, blood sample, bank, all the way back 1 year. They want to know how many kids you got, how many kids they got, who's living with you, who paid the utilities, and why come you can't? You say you get this much money, but you got this many bills. That's why I'm down here, little girl. Okay.
I think out of all the stuff that they done said and the fanboys and all that, that might be the worst thing I ever heard, bro.
That's what I'm
Like
talking
that
about.
was a low
yeah,
blow right
that's
there,
number one to
man.
me, dog. That was number one.
And you don't want
Then
us
you
to
gon'
talk about this kind of stuff, but you
And he
keep
was
talking about this
serious.
kind of stuff.
he was
You keep
dead
talking about
serious, bro.
dead
And you go
serious.
and how do two parents in a household correlate to somebody having a selfish attitude? That makes no
This
sense to me.
this is
That would fuck me
entertainment.
up.
This is entertainment. They ain't talking about what's them wrestlers' name. They ain't talking about their mama and daddy.
What
In the WWE,
man.
in the WWE, who's talking about their mama and daddy and how it makes them the celebrity that they are? Okay, ain't nobody doing that. The baseball industry is not doing that. They ain't talking about whose daddy was this and whose daddy was that. This why
Nobody.
come he's the best. The NFL, the NFL got all kind of stuff going on. Women over here, masseuse over there, massage over here, and all kind of stuff going on. But they ain't talking about nobody's mama and daddy.
Man, I know kids
Mm.
that was jealous if you had your old man around. Like not jealous in a bad way, but like, damn, my old man don't even
That's what
come
they wanted.
around.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. That's what they desired. And now you gonna take the fact that these two men had they both of their parents, and you gonna try to use it against them and call them selfish. I wish I would.
And the elephant
Mm-mm.
in the room is Mike lost his daddy. Why y'all even bringing that man
I
up?
said that. I said that, Mr. Deal. I said we had to watch Michael's daddy on the TV in a body bag being wheeled into a hearse.
Off the
Huh?
side of the road, man, and you bringing that up?
Huh?
Like,
And
where
then
your integrity at?
And Bean was in a helicopter, burned up and hit the mountain while they were digging bodies. We watched it on the TV, and now you want to use a two-parent household from people that had suffered death in their family on the TV worldwide news, and you want to say that made them selfish? I wish I would.
That's the man.
Mm-mm,
I can't wait till all
mm-mm,
this stuff come out behind
mm-mm,
them once dude retires.
mm-mm.
I
So
swear
you
I
wonder
can't
why I
wait.
call his ass a role player. That's role
I
player
can't
shit.
rock
That
with
ain't
you.
go
I
shit.
can't rock with you.
It's a
Then you
double
talk about
meaning to that too.
right.
He a role player and he play a role to get that money from them folks.
Right, right. And then you want to admit, Rich Paul, you want to talk about you losing clients. You know why you losing clients? God don't play. God don't play. The book says
Man,
respect your elders, okay? The book says that you put out there what you get back, partner. It ain't like you throwing it's not a straight arrow. This is a boomerang, okay? And it's gonna find you here in a minute.
so
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
is.
come back to you. I know
Yeah,
that's
it
right.
is. Yeah, it is. And when you come back to you, don't come crying to us and talking about, I want my basketball so we can go to the house. Don't come
And we
crying to us.
always respected our legends. We didn't talk about how they didn't do all these crossovers in the 60s and 70s or the 50s and 60s. We never said that. We never disrespected them legends. They forever cemented in history, man. Forever cemented. It's not until
Right.
this era to where they start tarnishing other eras, man. And I just this it's unbelievable to me. It's really
It's
unbelievable.
unbelievable. And it doesn't mean that we agree with everything they did. And it doesn't mean that we didn't see all the games they lost. And it doesn't mean that we didn't see all the trials they went through when Michael was trying to get the shoes and the commercials and stuff. And when society wasn't as liberal as it is now, okay?
Listen, when they
Man,
was killing over that man's shoes, Jordan was getting more backlash than a little bit. That's what they don't
Come
know.
on now. Come
yup,
on
niggas was
now.
getting
When they
killed
was
for
killing over
J's and
Jordans
starter
and starter
jackets.
jackets, bro, why y'all
Yup,
ain't
we
killing the
said
people
it at
that
the
made the
same
starter
time, bro.
jacket?
That's
Why
crazy.
you ain't killing the people that made the starter jacket? Because they white?
Mass
But you want
effect.
cremate a black
Come on
dude.
now. Come on now.
They don't want me to
While he
get
had
through
to go
because
to
I know I've been here
yeah,
for 4 decades of this shit.
while he had to go to work and people punching him in the chest and trying to break his ribs and trying to knock him down, trip him up and break his leg and his ankles and stuff. And you want to tell me that, no, boy, stop. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
That's why I like cooking these young dudes, bro. Having these dudes could be my
It's too
grandson.
easy.
I'm being honest.
It's too easy. This is too easy. You know, when you make my chest get tight, then I have to go Mississippi back in the shed, and I don't want to do that because I'll be saying bad words.
Man,
You make me say bad words. I'm trying to get the help. Okay, I only got limited oxygen when I'm dealing with you, but you make my oxygen get real tight because you're just being disrespectful. I ain't caring nothing about your game. I don't care nothing about how much money you make and don't make. I don't care nothing about that. But this kind of behavior you passing down to our children is not acceptable, partner.
it's
That's
not
all I'm
acceptable.
saying. It's not
No,
acceptable.
they know
We
what they know,
cannot
know what
teach
they
our
doing.
kids. Mm,
They making life. They making today's life in this era acceptable to be a loser.
acceptable to be a
Everybody,
loser, and
it's the
not
Loser.
just be a
participation.
loser,
Yup.
be a disrespectful, throwing up all kind of excuses with they losing. Okay, if it hadn't been this, and
Yeah.
if it hadn't been that, and it should have been this, and it could have been this, and
That's a fact
and
too.
they want you to believe that and accept that. Okay, I'm like this because she didn't do it, he didn't do it, he could have did it, should have did it, but I ain't got that privilege. So this is me, and accept that.
We come
Mm,
from an era like, don't make no excuses for me.
right. Hi, Pastor.
T
Your mic is
Price.
on. T, you muted. You on mute.
What's good, y'all?
What up? What
Yo,
up?
yo, 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 yo.
I'm sorry. I'm over here fussing, Pastor. Pray for me.
I am gonna be doing the game tonight. I'm doing the game tonight. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna make. Hey, Gigi, baby, don't have me back there for 15, 20 minutes. I was getting ready to percolate over there to Vegas, man. 'Cause you had me on backstage for so long.
I'm sorry. It just came up. You know, I'm learning how to use this
I
equipment.
know. I'm just giving you. I'm just giving it. I'm
Y'all
just giving you
supposed to
some
be
smack. Yeah, I know.
y'all
I know. I
supposed to be
got you.
teaching me how to do this kind of
But
stuff.
y'all
But when
close
I
by
get,
each
Teach
other
me.
anyway. Ain't
huh?
y'all right there by each other?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas.
We
I
in
know,
Okay.
but
Vegas. I
we
ain't.
not that far from you though. If he in Oregon, that's on the West Coast. Oh, that's on the West Coast. That's what I'm saying. Y'all not that far from each
Right.
other.
Right. But T and I was talking. We need to have some kind of reunion celebration, something going on. Try to get everybody in Vegas. We can do a
Shit, I'm
Airbnb
about
if we
that.
have to.
I swear
We
to
can do
God, I'm
an
about that.
Airbnb if we want to.
I ain't never been to Vegas neither. They
Me
say what
neither.
happened in Vegas stays in
Oh.
Vegas. I can't. I'm dying to get
Mm,
out there. To be honest with you, I just want to see what it's like. Everybody talking about it.
oh. Oh. No, this thing is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Conquer.
Ah,
My brother.
Conquer.
greetings, greetings.
Hey, thank you for gracing the panel. How you doing?
Come on now, that's support, that's support.
How baby
Right.
girl doing, bruh?
And I
Yeah,
just
how's
got
your
home.
baby?
I just got to man jump on the stream and make sure like I don't miss this one. But if let me just mute and just organize my roll up, pull up, get my coffee,
Then I'm a
Oh.
unmute. But I hop because I don't want to be out this one. This one is missing me. Greetings to the brothers. What's up,
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
Connie?
know
doing the
what?
game
Much
tonight. I'm
love.
doing the game tonight too, y'all. What time the game come on?
I want to say 8:30 East Coast time, so 5:30 your
Mm-hmm.
To be
time.
5:30. Hey,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
be doing the stream. I'm gonna be doing the stream on my channel, man. You know, we can bring everybody up a little bit at a time. We're gonna have some old happy day with some marijuana, and if you don't smoke, have your bottle. If you have your bottle, drink your juice, your water, your diet, whatever. As long as you don't have
Well,
no J
we
Reeds on,
yeah.
long as you don't have no J Reeds on, you can come in the door.
So
Oh
I'm the only
Lord
one going
Jesus.
San Antonio tonight.
Sound
Yeah, I
like
can't
it.
believe you. I can't believe you talking about some San
Sound like
Antonio,
it. Hey,
Dion.
OG, I
Hey,
love you like a
hey,
brother, dog, but you on your
keep
own on
that
that one, dog.
keep
Keep
that
that same
same energy.
energy.
Oh.
Hey, hey, I've been it. Whoa, hold on, Craig. I told you about my little portion of the cornbread. I already told you how they been fucking over OKC all year long, bro. And they're gonna put it to the Spurs. I've been waiting for it because me and James was talking about this during the season. James was like, "Man, you see how they hyping up Wemby?" I'm like, "Yeah, but Shea doing this." I'm like, "Yeah, they." Cause James was spot on, man. They try to replace this nigga so much so let it happen. Let it happen on the court. They trying to force it. And what? J Dub back too? Oh
I
shit!
seen that. I did see that too. I'm like,
Oh
fuck, J
Now,
Dub
see,
playing.
now Dion. Now, if J Dub didn't play, you would have had me right there. Cause they gonna need J Dub. They gonna need him to win a championship, bro. They gonna need him. And if J Dub ain't gonna mess up no chemistry, he can come off the bench until it's time for him to play. He did it last year. What the
So you
Yeah,
fuck
say
we
Yeah,
got
with
that's
wrong
what I'm
with
AJ,
y'all
saying, man. They
dumbass
run with the
niggas?
AJ
second team.
starting?
they act like he been
These
out
dumbass
for
niggas.
months. They act like he
Oh,
been
gee,
out
oh,
for months.
Queen.
It's
That's
like
what I said, though, huh, Queen? I
right,
said he don't much have to start. He could play with the
right,
second team and still eat 20,
right.
30. Now he can really get in his bag. Man, they
Yep.
don't know, bro. Like, if they play the game like I think they going to play it, I got OKC. I don't give a fuck if it's in 4, 5, 6, or 7.
I got OKC winning. I got OKC winning the championship. I predicted that at the beginning of the season. They're gonna repeat, bro.
Mm,
You know how I know they was gonna repeat? You know how I know they're gonna
mm,
repeat? Cause I
mm.
ain't never seen no repeat team ever went through some shit like OKC did when your best players is out of there and you still
And they
smacking
still got the
everybody in the
first
bag.
seed.
You kiss my ass, nigga. The whole I know y'all Spurs. Fred, shout out to my boy, man. Ain't no disrespect, man. I know my boy Spurs fan. He stayed down there in Georgia. Ain't no disrespect, man. We getting the best right now. This is what everybody want. Now,
Them
referees, get
numbers
y'all
gonna
little
be
punk
nice.
asses out the way.
Them
Hey, you
numbers gonna
right.
be
They are
nice.
forcing Wemby though. Ant-Man said that. They say, "You think you ready to be the face of the league?" He say, "Man, them folks want Wemby."
Right, right. They didn't, and you
Also,
notice that, and you notice this too, y'all. They tried to give it to Ja, but Ja fucked it up for every other American to sit there like, you know
Yeah,
what? Nah, I'm good.
Ja fucked
what's
it
going
up,
on?
man.
What is going on with him? There's all kind of reports out there. What's going on
Hey,
with y'all?
if I'm John Morant, I'll go straight to Orlando. They need a certified point guard to go with
Ooh,
Paulo.
that's a good fit for real.
Ron Tom told me and Ron Tom talked about that like a couple years ago when they was talking. They was like, man, they getting rid of Jaren Jackson, man. They might as well. If I was him, man, I'll go straight to Orlando. They need a point guard. Suggs, he's a great defender, but he stay hurt all the time. Even though Ja get hurt too, but man, when you got all that talent around you, man, you ain't gonna be able to try to be like your Superman because you got Paulo and you got Franz Wagner and Wendell Carter. He's a distant big, even though he's undersized.
Yeah, I rock with Wendell Carter Jr. I ain't gonna care. I like
I
how
don't
he
like no
play.
Dookies. He went to
I ain't
Duke,
gonna
so I
lie
don't
to
root for
you.
Dookies either. But he all right.
I think if Franz Wagner don't get hurt, they win that series.
I agree with that too. Because Franz
Oh,
Wagner
for
is the
sure.
That's a
domino.
good point.
'Cause
That's a good point.
he's
He actually more
6'9".
consistent than
That's why they
Pablo
was
to
marking
me.
him. But man, with Franz Wagner out there, that team deep. I told y'all, and they play physical brand of basketball. I never
And
seen a
wasn't his
team
brother hurt
with like
too?
Hey,
4 or
but
5
hey, did
players
y'all hear
that's
the news
6'5"
about
or better.
Mosley? Shout out
Their
to
whole
Jamal
backcourt
Mosley,
6'5"
man.
enough.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
ain't
to the
never seen that
Pelicans,
shit in the
right?
history of NBA.
Yeah, the
You ever seen that shit before?
Pelicans. Hey,
Oh
he's y'all
yeah,
coach now, James, for
Huh?
the Pelicans.
James
Mosley.
Mosley, the coach of the Magic,
Mosley.
they fired him.
I got that. I got that too. I think I
They
heard
it
that.
was out of between Hill and Rondo.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yep.
heard Rondo. I heard something about Rondo.
So
So
damn,
Sam
they
niggas,
Cassell,
traded from Orlando.
I was
Sam
just about to
Cassell,
say that, bro.
Sam Cassell need a job before anybody.
T.
That
Price,
nigga
you
been an
read my
assistant coach
mind, bro.
forever.
I was just about to say they
God
skipping
damn.
over Sam Cassell, bro. I swear to
Hey,
God, I
hey,
was
hey!
about to say.
Look how long Bill Cartwright was an assistant coach, and Patrick Ewing. Come on, man! And Patrick Ewing had to go to Georgetown just to coach.
That's crazy. Cause ain't Sam with the Clippers still?
What you say?
He with the Clippers, right?
Who was that?
Sam. I forgot who he with.
Oh, he's with assistant coach for the Celtics.
The Celtics. My bad. I knew it was a team with a C. I was blanking on who he with though.
What is that noise in the background? Is that who is that?
That's my garbage can. Girl, I'm working. If you don't like it, put yourself on mute.
Man, this nigga crazy.
Oh, you gonna try to tell me to put myself on mute? No,
He
you
said,
need to get that all done.
oh my God, T. Price is
Oh my
crazy.
God, man, please.
I
He said, how you gonna come in my house and tell me to turn the
Gigi
TV down?
Gigi say, I wish I would. All right, it's over with. I had to take the trash off. My shift is over. My shift is over. So, I'm telling you, when I go live, y'all don't know, boy. Y'all gonna know I'm high for real. I'm coming with all guns blazing, nigga.
Right.
Mr. Conker, give me your opinion on what's going on with OKC and Thunder. What you thinking?
OKC Spurs. Well, man, from the beginning I said OKC gonna repeat, so I gotta stick.
Me
with
too.
my.
Me too.
I gotta stick with my.
I got
but,
OKC at 6.
But
I got them at 6.
when I called them repeating in the beginning of the season, I was fully confident that no team could trouble them. But I think the Spurs. I don't feel that way with Spurs. I don't think the Spurs could beat them, but I don't think that they could they have that upper echelons more than the Spurs. That's as how they on other teams.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say this: the Spurs is 8 deep, but OKC is 12 deep.
Come on now.
So it's gonna be a battle of the
13, really, Conker. Don't shout them.
Right.
They go
I'm about
13
to
deep
remind
over there.
y'all. I want to remind y'all of something.
When you know what's crazy?
Wait,
What's crazy? They didn't even play a rookie this year because their rookie got hurt in rookie camp. He been sitting out this whole season.
remember what Hakeem did when David Robinson accepted that MVP trophy. That's what Shay gonna get his trophy tonight, and Wemby going, all right, I'm Wemby, let's go.
I need Shea.
Shea ain't scared of Wemby, man.
Shea got to average. I need Shea average 35. Shea got to go 35 points a game in this series. Like this is legacy. This is legacy moment. Shea got to show like why he's the MVP, why he's the past champion. Like
He's going to average 30, but J-Dub is going to be is the reason that he
You breaking
is
up.
going to be
You
not
breaking up.
You got to think about it. You got to think about it. They didn't play with J-Dub all 4 of them games. J-Dub only played in 1 game. And Shea gets about 2. So they played the full OKC squad, but the media ain't going to tell you that.
But I tell you what though, OKC, they got to punch them in the mouth right away. They got to break that confidence they had in the regular season. They got to kill that confidence on the regular season. Punch them hard right away because they cannot make Spurs have confidence. They cannot.
Freddy Krueger's grandson gonna be ready. He rubbing his hands like Burton.
But you know, in the playoffs,
he said,
you know, the playoffs, OKC. Right? The playoffs is all about taking away what works for you. I think OKC has enough player to kind of take away Wemby in parts, at times in the game, but you take away the best thing from OKC and that ain't really stopping them. You take Shea out the game and that's, you still got to deal with a team. But I believe with Wemby a little bit, like not playing this game. Like the Spurs is easier to beat than OKC beat when shit. I don't know if you guys feeling me. Like, you know, OKC don't need a star to go off, but Wemby have to have a good game in order for the Spurs to win. Wemby have to be Wemby. But Shea ain't gotta be
That's my
Shea
whole
for
thing right there,
OKC.
Concord. I like where you're going. That was my whole point. Women get in
Yeah.
foul trouble, their ass is in trouble. I'm telling you, you better score
Right.
50 every fucking game, 50 and 20.
Right?
He learned
And
this lesson from
been
that
around.
Minnesota series. He
We
tapped
seen
in.
we seen a lot of playoff, and I think is 2 years ago I realized something with the playoffs, bro. It's about attrition, man. Like just like how you gotta work your body into play 82 games, you gotta work your body to play to go deep in the playoff. That's why Anthony Edwards was tired talking about he wanna guard Kyrie Irving late down in the season. Like if your body ain't ready, Cade Cunningham, his body wasn't ready for that next stage yet. It's like you gotta put through your body through that attrition. Like it's 7 years before you win a chip, like before you get there. Like you see Shea got when they were top seed, they got eliminated in the first round. Like the year before they won the chip. OKC was rolling and everybody was all experienced. So I believe attrition plays a part in playoff run and how deep you go in the playoff. And Wemby, the Spurs team, they don't have that attrition yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Y'all making some good points.
Castle and Harper, then like Shea, they just went through it last year and they went to game 7 when they should not have to. It's just attrition. Now OKC know how to win. So
just think about what you just said. They went 7 with Indiana, bro. 7 with Indiana. Come on, y'all. So we're gonna disrespect the Spurs? Like, oh, keep this energy. Keep this energy, man.
No, Dion, don't act like Indiana wasn't like that though.
Indiana ain't San Antonio.
Tyrese Halliburton was playing now.
Listen, what I'm saying
what happened in game 1 in that series? The OKC coach changes
I agree with what you're saying
five.
about the disrespect a little bit, but I'm telling you this. We all seen when Wemby don't get his numbers, that team lose. And they struggle with Portland. Portland had their ass dead right in that first half every game. Shout out to Real Elisa. He broke that shit down. Portland was beating them. Now you let school. What you think that you about to do to nigga? I'm saying.
That was they coming. They know what time it is.
But Dion, I'll tell you this though. Nola boy, I'll tell you this though. You see, like how Minnesota Timberwolves, when they see Nuggets, they see blood and they're fearless. That's how Spurs feel when they see OKC. Spurs, they really feel that way. Like other teams, I see Atlanta, I see the Hawks beat up on the Spurs. But for whenever they see OKC, something switch.
They bring the best out of them, man. I'm telling you, man. On
that part, that's why I say they gotta punch them in the mouth early. But
they gotta do it hard.
OKC last season, OKC, you could see the attrition going through because in the game 1 for the Pacers, the coach switch up his lineup for no reason. He switches starting lineup. That's OKC coach. That's experience. He ain't been there before, so he panicking. He ain't gonna do that again. He ain't making those mistakes again. So like I believe if they had meet Pacers again, it wouldn't have been a 7-game series. They would have punked the Pacers. Just like the Nuggets, they lose game 1 or game 2 against the Nuggets because it was just coaching. Like OKC, I don't believe OKC losing games like that anymore.
And even if I'm wrong, I'm looking forward to it because I know this about to be a dog fight.
But it's a pick'em. It's very close to a pick'em. It's the closest. It's the closest series to a pick'em series because it could swing anyway. I do think this is a pick'em series for sure. Conquer them. This is definitely a pick'em series. It could swing anyway. But like OKC, OKC got a lot more for the Spurs to cover than the Spurs have for OKC to cover.
That's it. That's my
They got the young guards. So I can see if they got old players. And they got a vet in Harrison Barnes to tell them what to do. Like, yo, come on, y'all, chill. All
Yeah,
right, man. All right,
they
man.
fully match up. The matchup, is Wemby. Is Wemby because the guards ain't going. I don't believe they'll be penetrating like how they did against Timberwolves because they got Caruso and Lou Dort on the perimeter. Like Castle not breaking down and you know what he was doing against Mike Conley and Quigley.
Hey, don't do Mike Conley like that, man.
Yeah,
sound like
shit,
a
my bad.
news, sound like
Yeah,
a
You don't
news
do
yeah.
report.
Mike
It sound like a
Conley,
news.
man.
My
Yeah, he
bad,
sound like a
elder. My
news
bad,
report.
elder.
News,
My bad,
Mike
elder.
Khan.
All
Yeah,
right, I'm
man, I ain't
glad.
said
No,
no.
remember this,
That's
GG,
crazy.
tomorrow. Remember this, GG, tomorrow, okay?
What?
When these boys win tonight, man, oh man.
When the Spurs
Oh,
win
Because the
tonight?
Spurs gotta win tonight to win this series. They have to.
they gotta win
OKC does
one
too.
home at
I think
least.
And I think
OKC
the
got to
first
come out
one
the
is the
gate.
best one to
They
get.
got to come out.
Because
They got to come
OKC
out the
been
gate.
chilling.
Yeah, if
They
they
been
get to one, they gotta be the first
practicing.
one.
They
No,
wearing their
OKC got to
AP
come out
watches
freaking.
that Shaden bought everybody.
Yeah, he
San
about to
Antonio
put
in grind mode right now.
the trench
But I
coats
tell
and
you what,
stuff.
but I tell you what, the regular season, Wemby punk Chet, bro.
Yeah.
Wemby straight punk him. So I don't know Chet mentally. Yeah, Wemby have him
I
mentally,
think he
bro.
ready. I think he ready.
But
Like what Wemby gonna do? He gonna
Chet
play. He gonna.
Chet gotta show up, bro. Chet Holmgren gotta
Yeah.
show up, bro. Because
I
when
can't
Wemby
wait,
go at him,
man.
I noticed the entire Spurs team. When Wemby go at him, everybody at Spurs going at Chet, bro. Like nobody has no
Yeah.
respect for the dude, even though like he's number 2 rim protector in the league, bro, behind Wemby. And
But he a noodle. Ain't nobody worried about
Yeah.
Chet. He a noodle.
yeah,
Chet weigh
Castle
100
and Fox.
pounds.
So like no respect. Yeah, for
Don't
real.
And I
do
like
it.
Chet
Yeah, man
though.
up.
I like
Don't do
Chet.
it.
I
Yeah,
like
man
Don't
Chet,
do it
but
like. Don't do it like.
yeah, I don't know. I
used to
can't
call.
either way. Either
But this is
way,
what the
even if
playoffs all
y'all right,
about, right?
this is gonna be a great series. Either way though.
You know the
Oh, nah,
numbers
man.
gonna
I'm
be
not saying
nice.
I'm right. The evaluation, yeah, I'm just I just seeing what I evaluate and like if it play out like that, the Thunder should win this series. But that's just
Right.
you know. But 2 seasons from now, these 2 teams, I wouldn't know who to pick, bro. I wouldn't like because if Wemby win one chip, man, the league is in trouble.
In trouble.
But it's gonna be, yeah, I can't wait to see because I know for sure
don't
like
think-
they gonna be these two, they gonna be clashing, bro. We gonna see some like the Western Conference Finals is gonna be better than the finals itself for the next 2-3
believe that.
years, bro.
Yeah.
For the next couple
I believe
seasons.
According to the script.
Well, yeah, there you go.
According to the
Let's
script.
see, cause yeah, man, let's see how they treat
win.
Chase. But you know what? I love it because in this new generation, they're not backing down. They're not
No,
looking
they're
to
not.
team. They're not looking to team up. I'm ready. I like the young. It's time for the older heads to go, man, because they're not passing the game on. I like the younger, the Ant Edwards and Wemby, Shea. Like the mental is there. Like they want to go get it. Maxi in Philly, Edge Chrome.
That little rookie they got over there too. Yeah,
It's a good look for the league, for
Yeah.
the future of the league.
Yeah, the league isn't good. Like if you notice the superstars who are leaving now, they all follow us a trend, bro. They all follow a trend, and the face of the league reflect the league. Just go back and check the faces of the league each decade or whatever, and check the players, the other players in the league, and it is a reflection of the face.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. I want to be
You see,
like Mike.
yeah. Wanna be like Mike? You wanna take your own team? You wanna run your own thing? You want a flu game? You want a game where it's like, man, this dude is playing when he not really. You want that game? Not today, man. People load management and sitting out and switch teams. Like
Change
people
your
scared.
address. Change your address.
Yeah, man. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. This the conversation of the GOAT is actually killing the league. And I don't even know that NBA realizing this. Like
You
you
heard what we
saying
said. You heard what we said. Excuse me, you
nah
heard what we said about the
nah
latest with Mr. Rich Paul.
nah. I wasn't nah. I ain't here. What was that? What he say now?
Rich, he, he's talking about Kobe and MJ. They play selfish basketball because they had two parents in their household. They
For
were they
the
were not they were not born with no killer instinct. They just selfish.
so why MJ still at 40 years? Why we still talking MJ then? Why we still talk? Wait. Why we still talking about selfish player? Kobe Bryant
you,
reached me
yeah,
across the seas. I'm in the islands and Kobe Bryant reached me. Me and my brethren in
yeah,
high school.
right.
What? How you got? You
How
can't take
did
that away. You could say what you want. You can't take that away.
no?
We
Because
fall
he
in
had a
love with
mother.
Kobe because Kobe had a mentality like, boy, if you quit, don't come around me. You
Right,
see, tomorrow
right,
you better be better tomorrow than you was today. Man,
right.
it's because of Kobe Bryant. I wake up and I don't really want to, but I have to.
What
Man,
did what did
who's
Kobe
giving that?
say?
Who giving
Kobe
that
said,
mentality
"Why?"
today?
Right. Kobe said, "Why am I gonna pass the ball to you when I see your practice performance? I see how you coming in late and ain't practicing and all that kind of stuff. Why would I
The,
do that?
the NBA
Huh?
need to get rid of these dudes, GG, or put a leash on them up because this is what they're
Something.
saying.
This is
They,
disrespectful, Mr. Conklin.
so
How you gonna talk?
disrespectful.
Well, how you gonna talk about somebody's parents to create a narrative about something that's already been settled? No, you can't have that. That's
Well,
too
the
much.
evidence is there, man. Evidence prove that the single parent home and the not single parent. There's evidence. There's enough data to prove that. So I don't even know where
And
he
then you
going
gonna
with
tell
that.
us you want your respect. Well, you got to do so. You want your respect, okay? Well, you need to give some respect to somebody else, like the players that you're trying to abolish and trying to, make them look like they was something that they wasn't, and wanted to satisfy
Mhm.
your own hunger for a position. You trying to buy into a position that the people put them into this position. Michael Jordan, they never said he was the GOAT. Kobe ain't said he was the GOAT. Come on now. It's too
They
easy, Mr. Conklin.
realize they realize the mission failed from the get-go. The chosen one, it didn't work out. It failed, and they're trying to do patchwork. They try to do
Patchwork.
update on the product, but the product, oh, they cannot take the update now. It's
You've been
it's an
telling us
old
this for
product.
you've been telling us since Miami, since you said that against the Warriors,
What
didn't
they
you? You've been saying it for I don't know how
Jordan
many
can't go
years.
left. Jordan can't go left. They debunked that. We done with the 90s. They debunked that. Like
Yeah,
what are they trying to
yeah.
do? Now they're going
What are
after
you trying to
Kobe.
do? Mm-hmm.
So the NBA should really buckle them down because this is what you say. The Michael Jordan is the blueprint. Kids, if you want to make it today, if you want to make it at the highest level, this is the blueprint. This is the guy you must follow.
Yes, this is the
But you
face
have
of the
a you
league.
you
This
you
is
you
what
have
the
an
face of the
entity.
league does.
Yeah. You have a
Mm-hmm.
40, 50 years from now. This is the blueprint. And you have an entity who is led by a guy who wants that position. But
Mm,
he is saying the blueprint is not it.
mm,
Just think about it for a moment. NBA, this man is saying all Brooklyn is not it. They're saying so the young fella who is hearing Kobe, he shouldn't he shouldn't have a mentality to be better than everyone. He shouldn't have a mentality
mm-hmm,
to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym, come home 4 o'clock in the
mm-hmm,
evening. He shouldn't have that
mm-hmm,
mentality. When you're saying Kobe selfish and Kobe, this is what you're saying,
mm-hmm,
don't have the mama mentality. Don't have the want and the need that if your foot is you torn your Achilles, you will stand up and still make the free throw. Don't have the
Yeah.
will, don't have the will to
Yeah.
go when you don't want to go. Like play basketball when you don't want to play basketball. Go to the gym when you don't
Right.
want to go. Lift. This is what Kobe did, and you could tell
Mhm.
that they didn't do it because it is not showing in the game.
Right. Right.
So
Never. It's
what they're saying, the blueprint, the guy who whose standard is so high that you will make it if you follow his blueprint. You say like that is not, this is a lie, it's not true.
Wow, man.
So
And
you're saying the
he
blueprint of
was
the NBA, like what are they even hurting? They hurting the league and they don't even know this.
totally destroying it. You
So
telling
the
our children
standard,
it's okay. It's okay to be mediocre. It's okay to be
yeah,
manipulative. It's okay
four
to
and
be
six,
deceptive.
it's
It's
okay.
okay to tell falsehoods and fake information. It's okay to put that out there and still call yourself a superstar. I ain't saying you ain't a superstar, but some of your qualifications don't line up on the checklist.
Hey
Okay,
man, if you out there, are you listening? Listen, man, you better than 4 and 6. If you out there listen, you better than 4 and 6. If you in an investment with your friend and you don't see it going, it's not going like how you want. Don't leave your friend hanging. Don't just walk out on your friend and leave your friend. Like when you go on at the park and you and your boys just lose a tough basketball game, and the team that just beat you, one of the player leave and one of your boy, don't go join the team.
yeah,
You
it's
better
a
than
lot of that.
four. You better than 4 and 6. When you go and get tough, don't run. When you go to that job interview and you didn't get it, don't blame someone else. Take accountability, because
That
accountability
no,
getting thrown out the window. Like accountability is growth. Take accountability
that's
and
the
you
thing.
grow.
That's the thing right there, Mr. Conker. You speaking the
Gigi,
truth because
they're
don't
scared to
nobody
fail, Gigi. They're
don't
scared
know,
to
yeah, don't
fail.
nobody want to take accountability. Yeah, I made the wrong decision. I didn't pay that bill on time, thinking I was gonna get some more money. Now here I am in a situation. There ain't nobody's fault but yours because you didn't do what you knew you were supposed to do, or you turned left and you were supposed to turn right. Okay, you trying to go left and turn. Just yeah, I did it. That makes you stronger. That
Exactly.
makes
They're
you learn.
scared to
That makes
fail.
you
You
learn. Yeah,
know?
that makes you learn. Okay, you get back to that same corner. You know, last time you turned left, you be like, "No, devil, I ain't going that way. I'm taking this right turn. Okay, I ain't going to the left, to the left. No, she can sing it all she want to.
Exactly.
No, you know, it's
So
very simple.
so
It's very simple.
when you claim you're making the right basketball play every play, that is impossible. No, you
Uh,
cannot. You cannot. And for some reason, you it's always a pass. I make the right play, and it's always a pass. For whatever reason, the
yeah.
right play is all not him making the shot or taking the shot. It's always passing for
And see,
some
this the question
reason.
I have, Mr. Conker. This the question I have. Okay, if that one right there made you to go, what did that make Kyrie? Ain't nobody ever answered that for me because he's the one that hit the shot. You could have got the block and he missed the shot and it would have been all for nothing. But would Kyrie making the shot? What does that make him? The co-goat or the semi-goat or what?
Right. This is
What does that
all
make
this.
Kyrie? Uh,
Who
I
no,
wish I
nobody really
would.
taught him. Nobody really taught him,
Yeah,
Gigi, how
I
to be
wish
how
I
to be
would.
humble.
Mm-mm. This is a
But
team
the
sport. They trying to make it an individual accomplishment. Okay. Mm-mm.
yeah, yeah, and it's an individual accomplishment. Whenever the team win, it's an
Yeah.
individual accomplishment
Mm-hmm.
because
And
it's taking dragging teams to the final. Like that is such a sentence that irks me. Like
yeah.
what? How one man could drag team to the? But it's I don't really want like to be. talking, negative about the
Right.
game of basketball.
That's the
But
thing. That's the thing. It's supposed to be
Kobe,
entertainment. It's
like
supposed to be entertainment, but you can't be entertaining me disrespecting other. That's not funny to
the
me
ones
when
who
you
come before
disrespecting
you,
legends.
yeah, the
Yeah,
one who's
that's not
paved the
funny to
way,
me.
who
Right, that's
paved
not
the way for you.
entertaining. Because you don't understand the kind of vitriol you're bringing to that generation. That's just not to be getting out of political, but this is some, manipulation, slavery kind of. I'm gonna tell you when to eat. I'm gonna tell you what to eat. I'm gonna tell you who to love, and I'm gonna tell you who not to love. I'm gonna tell you all these stories
Right.
and make excuses, and you better enjoy it. As a matter of fact, you better pay your league pass, or you won't be able to see any of this bull that I'm putting out here. Okay.
Gigi, you know what's even more sad about the situation?
Mm.
Now, now we got the ex players. And I was excited when ex players started to have podcasts because I was like, man, yeah, we gonna learn the game from a different angle, from the people who been on the court. We gonna get
Right. Right.
insights.
Right.
Let
Right.
we see if some of the things that we thinking are true. Some of the things that we
Hmm.
we see as fans sitting down. Let we see if it's. But man, you
It
got these
fully
ex
is what it
players. These
is.
ex players are no
Mhm.
different, bro. These ex players are no different. Man,
They got that Scooby Doo kind of perceptive going on.
man, it's a
They
damn
talking
shame,
about
bro.
folks, yeah, talking about
This
folks
song
and
worse. Some of them song
disrespecting
worse, Gigi.
Yes, all this for clicks on the internet. Okay, you doing it for the TikToker, the DM, the Snapper chat. You always putting a video out. You like what's his name, Gilbert already? Man,
Oh,
please. Every time I look up, he's always on the you. He used to be. He not on there as much, but he always used to be on the YouTube talking some crazy stuff. And then I'm like,
but
oh my
but
god,
Gigi, you see his boss stepped in. You see the real boss, the
Rich
boss.
Paul.
No, Skip is who hired them. Skip is who
What?
Gilbert Arenas and that Gills Arena. That's Skip. Yeah, I think that's Skip
Uh,
Bayless.
okay,
Yeah, I
well,
think.
his other boss is Rich Paul. Cause when Rich Paul came up in there, he
Well,
was
that
just
too.
everybody was quiet. They was acting like they was on timeout or something. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't fussing and fighting like you used to. And Rich Paul just had a control of the whole show.
Man, Rich Paul PR working overtime, bro. That man, you
He's the
working
one talking
overtime.
about he's the one talking about the parents situation. Talk about the selfish situation. I don't know what's
So
wrong with him. He was just saying that he's losing clients. Now you talking about you losing clients, and you out here talking crazy like this.
that's why you lose the class, bro. So what he said about the
Yeah,
parents, he said he 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 he's
that
saying
MJ and Kobe had a two-parent household, which
so that
made them become selfish. And when they shooting, they ain't got no killer instinct. They just being selfish. That's a selfish attitude. I'm like, what in the world is you talking about with your country chicken eating, watermelon? Don't want to talk, man. What is you talking
you
about?
know what that is. His dude don't have a killer instinct, so he's trying to say killer
He's
instinct ain't
trying to,
nothing, bro.
yeah,
Killer
yeah,
instinct ain't nothing. You
right,
don't really have
right.
to have a killer
Right.
instinct. Killer
You
instinct.
don't care. Yeah. Yeah.
This
You
is
just
this is
love
how they
everybody.
debunk. That's how he trying to debunk narrative. Come on, bro. That's how he's trying to.
And
He
he's
ain't talking
using
too
the
smart,
he's
man.
using
I
the
tell you
two
what, bro.
parent, he's using the two parent concept that the fact that they grew up in a household with two parents, he's
Right.
using that against,
So so so
trying to use it against them. Trying to use
so
it
so
against them.
right. So a kid home right now. So a kid home with his mom and dad hears that he's
Right.
supposed to feel bad. A kid to be like he's supposed to feel bad. He got two parents. Like a
And then
what?
we said, James and I was saying, well, what about Bronny? He got a two-parent household. He got LeBron and Savannah. What the
Exactly.
problem is? Yeah. What about Bryce? Bryce got a
He man,
two-parent
this
household.
dude.
What the
He's
problem?
it's something like Rich Paul intellect hopped the bus and never came back, bro. His intellect, man. His intellect catch the train and never came back, bro. He better go. He gotta go catch the intellect, bro. Shit. He's in LA. He's in LA. He's in LA. His intellect is in Cleveland and he's in LA. Come on, bro.
Stupid.
He don't sound too smart every time. Yeah, this is like the third time I hear him saying things like he don't sound like he just be talking, bro. He
just be talking.
What?
He just be talking. And then they don't want us to have these kind of conversations when it's talking about some real stuff, and it's really getting, it's really getting kind of shaky, because now you've been pushing my button. I'm going to have to talk about some other stuff that you said a long time ago. So they don't want us to have these kind of conversations, but they won't say this kind of stuff, okay? You think I'm going to sit up here and let you tell me just because a young man grew up in a two-parent household made him selfish and that he didn't have the killer instinct? Really? That's what you want me to believe. That's what you want me to think about. That's what you want me to use to weigh his ability to be the GOAT against these two you talking about to be the GOAT.
Man, Gigi, I would have said I would have said he gonna give that show some bad rep, but I mean,
yeah. Wow,
the show already. The show.
You in the car trying to do an interview talking about somebody with a two-parent household made them selfish, and that's the reason why they was like that. They was shooting at the end of the game.
They're running out of materials. They're running out of material, man.
There you go. They're running out of material, okay?
Gigi, it's coming to the end of the tour, Gigi. And they're running out of material. They're coming to the end of the tour.
You're pulling strong. What did this one say? What did that one say? Can we say this and can we say that? We got to keep our name in the algorithm. So bad news, no sense, all of that. Just give me all of it. He just want to keep his name in the algorithm, okay? With us fussing. Lord have mercy.
Okay then, so you know what, Gigi? Okay, I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be selfish like Kobe and Mike.
Right.
Let me be LeBron James. But wait, that's only 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather 5 or 6, I think 5 or 6, baby. I think I'm gonna be selfish and get 5 and 6. I think I'd rather that.
Oh man, so you mad at me because I'm rolling my little trash cans all over and everything.
Man, cheap price.
Well, hey man, ain't nobody worried about Jay Reed. He home, man. So
he ain't got back from Cancun.
Exactly.
He ain't got to worry about Nikolai Jokic. Jokic don't has no help.
Hey, T Price. It's crazy. New York might face an expansion team is in the final again, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. New York might get beat by an expansion team. Maybe the same one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And who would have thought it? What did you do?
You're right back in 1999, 2026. You're right back.
Yeah, they start singing Donnie McClurkin's song, GG. When you give it all that you can.
But you know what? And I need to stop because I said it was Knicks and Pistons. So maybe Cavs might have something to say about that.
The Cavs honestly have a great chance of beating them because you remember New York knocked them off.
Then I win in game 1 though. Then I win in that game tomorrow. That game one day, New York might blow them out in that game.
I think Cleveland. I think is going to happen is they're going to show some rust because when you've been off all them days like that.
Well, that is true.
Because most of the times the teams that been. You notice we seen it with the Pacers last year, right? When the Pacers played OKC in the finals in game 1, what happened? The Pacers won, right?
Mm-hmm. Minnesota and OKC too. Minnesota beat Warriors and rest for a while, and then they got rust. Well, yeah, true. They got rusty too. I'm
on my Allen Iverson. I'm on my Allen Iverson shit right now. I got my Georgetown. I got my Georgetown apparel. I was gonna wear his high school jersey, but I'm gonna leave that on for later.
Oh, Where high school Allen Iverson went?
Bethel,
That's in the same area where he went.
Virginia. Yep. In Virginia. Yep. He went to Bethel. Matter of fact, his teammate, Tim Duncan teammate in college, the point guard was Allen Iverson, point guard in high school, Tony Rutledge.
Oh, damn. Shout out.
And Tony
Bethel.
Rutledge looked like Jesus.
Who else coming from Better? AI, the best thing from Better. Better.
Him, I'll say him and Tony Rutledge.
Right.
But even though Iverson,
Rutledge didn't make it to the league.
he didn't make it to the league. A lot of these players, they don't go in the league. They go overseas. So I gotta look them up. Cause Tony Rutledge was nice. He could do it all. He was a tall, wiry guy. Man, he can do it all. He could shoot, man.
Damn, I ain't make it to the league, bro. Let me
tell you something. Back in the days, it was harder. It was harder for back then for college boys to get to the league.
There was no 2 rounds. Yeah, there wasn't no 2 rounds. 1 round.
Yeah. Now all you gotta do is make 5. Now all you gotta do is make 5 points, and you can get a job in the NBA.
with a 2.9 grade average.
Man, I wish I would.
I wish I would too.
Going to the house.
All I gotta say is, Gigi, light is in the air, y'all. I was gonna go live, but I saw you still live, so I'm gonna wait a little bit.
No, I'm. Oh Lord, Jesus! I've been on here for 3 hours, y'all.
Yeah, that's how we do. That's how time go past when you didn't. That's how we do it in the LBC.
Give thanks, Gigi. You stayed. I got on, man. Give thanks. I would not have got on. So respect. Hey man. Hey, Conquer, I'll give you. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it tonight, but I'm doing a game tonight on my channel tonight. I'm allowed to bring one person up. So if you can come up, you can come up. If not, it's all good. Oh yeah, it's all good. My sister flying in from Canada today. So I'm gonna be chilling watching that game with my sis, cause she from Canada, so she
you already know, man.
She ready. She pump up, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
How's the baby?
Oh, Gigi, man, she man, you better send some fucking sleep, man. Yeah,
the newborns don't want to know what sleep is.
She sleep a whole day today, man. Yeah, she sleep a lot today, but man, just this weekend I switch over the rooms, so both of them in one room now. Because the baby, she already moving in the bassinet. We gonna have to take her out the bassinet soon, because she's moving. Yeah, Gigi, she 2 months and already traveling.
You know what they say about that in the Mississippi terms.
What
She moving quickly. She getting out the way for the next one. Okay.
Man.
That's what they used to say. When a baby walks too fast or moves, start crawling real fast, Mama used to say, something coming up. She getting out the way, or he getting out the way for the next one.
Hey, I'm all game. I got time.
With that.
I got time. I got an island. Yeah, if I just send them to the islands if they get to. Just ship them off down the jet. Go eat porridge. Go eat corn porridge and fish broth.
Lord have mercy. Well, congratulations. I know this is the first time on the channel. Congratulations. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, I work on Mondays. So I miss every time you go live Monday, I'm on work.
Right.
So
he's at work. He probably just got off, but he's at work. But I'm here.
Keeper's work nice, man. He can hop on when you're on work. His work nice, man.
Right.
But I'm gonna let you get off since you've been to CEC up for 3 hours. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
I'm gonna get off right now. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. And
love.
Come back and see us. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're always welcome. Have a great day. Tell your baby, love you, Gigi, love you. Hey, y'all. Y'all see, we had a lot of conversations today. Y'all see, ooh. I feel better. Sometimes you just gotta say it, okay? You can't say things, but you can say things in another way, okay? Sometimes you just gotta say it. How about that? So tonight, you guys, we got the Western Conference Finals. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. It's gonna be on NBC and Peacock. Okay. You heard what the panel said about who they going with. Like I said, I'm leaning more toward OKC. We'll see. Because the same conversations that we're having about OKC, you can best believe the Spurs is having the same conversation. The game plan, defense, bench, all of that. Hey, little coach. Well, I ain't gonna say little coach, but the coach is, it looks like he's a little tuned in. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And then Tuesday we got the Knicks and Cleveland. So I won't be available Tuesday, but y'all go over to Old Head Podcast. He's gonna be streaming the game. Okay, don't forget about that. Go on over to Old Head Podcast. Like I said, he's streaming the game. Thank you, Nola. Thank you, Mr. Dion and Mr. Conker for coming through to have a conversation about different things. I don't like that that disrespectful stuff, y'all. Not the it's uncalled for. Very uncalled for, okay? This is entertainment. I know you. I don't know if that's your job to be intentionally disrespectful. If that's your coins and stuff, but you need to put in a resignation or something. Tell them, I'm out of here. I can't be. You're going too far with this. That's all I'm trying to say. You're going too far. Okay? Don't do that. That's somebody's parents. That's somebody's husband or wife, whatever situation may be. You don't use that concept to legitimize something that doesn't even exist. Who's having that conversation other than y'all? Excuse me for yelling. Can't say that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for spending this time in the quiet time, in the hush room. Hope something was said that can enlighten. Okay? Now somebody want to call me, okay? Y'all have a great week. Stay quiet. Stay in your quiet time mindset. And no, we're not getting frustrated. We're just getting elevated, okay? Enlightened and things of that nature. Love you guys. With that, we out.